For our halfling cleric, some holy water. For Alex, they said they're playing a bard, so I got them a flute with that bedazzled, and it's basically a silver flute that's bedazzled. And for you, our monk, I got you brass knuckles.
Thank you. I'll integrate them into my gauntlets.
Yeah, so I basically either buy you all things that will either help you or weapons. I already got the things I want. Also, I made something, a new thing.
I'm gonna have to cut you off right there because hello everyone and welcome to Derelict D&D, the only D&D game we are like the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast, but take about most of the production value out and also most of the player count. Tonight's episode is Terror Time again. With us we have Zoltric.
Huh?
We have Amber,
Hello.
Burke,
Hi.
and Mateo.
Hello.
We are missing Vezrin today as she was busy. So you all, at least, actually let me grab Zoltric. 3 of you find yourselves back in the Derelict pub looking much less derelict after the work from the townspeople who you got to fix it. And they also added extensions because finding a map that looked exactly like the old map was really hard. And you see Cramlick is sort of, he looks a little sad. My pub. Mess with my pub. And he looks at the bottles that he has, and Eric kind of holds his finger up. He does a little finger waggle.
Oh, come on, Eric. Let him have a drink already.
He's still in recovery.
Fine. I'm sorry, Krampus. I tried.
He just looks at you. He's got the most sad, like, I'm a sad child look on his face. Just, thanks.
Uh, I need to ask Eric about his blood anyway. Um,
Wait.
I mosey on to our friend Eric, the cleric, and I say, Eric, I have this knife that lets me summon potentially celestial beings. It just needs a small amount of blood from a true believer, I think. Totally inconsequential. Just wondering if you're a religious man, being Eric the cleric and all.
Oh, yes, of course. He holds out his finger for you to prick.
Um, I don't actually remember if I fixed the thing yet or if it was you know what I mean. But I maybe take like a syringe or something and draw some of this blood.
All right.
For signs, thank you.
Thank you. And as you're all talking, you hear a sound of a rumbling outside. And pulling up on what looks to be a 2-wheeled sort of metal contraption with that you can see is pulling magic from her as she's riding. You see Amber pull up and you hear, or and she pulls up and she stops right in front of the pub.
Hey guys.
Amber, good to see you again. Sorry.
As Amber walks in, you see her has a new look. She's currently wearing what look to be industrial gloves that looks a little bit dirty and goggles on her forehead as she takes off a helmet. So guys, I've been a little busy all week, making stuff and running all over the place.
Is that a horseless horse you got out there?
I call this a spell cycle.
I'm gonna call it a horseless horse.
I come from my horse.
That makes sense to me.
You see, my spell cycle drains the magic from my very being and turns it into energy, allowing for quick and easy transportation.
How much energy do you have in your body?
A lot.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like most people.
Sorcerers, man.
I look out the window. I'm like sick.
If you desire, I do have one extra motor. Later, I could make one of you another.
I usually run with the speed of the wind, so it's just fine. I don't think I've got the magical juice to keep a spell cycle rolling. We're not all dragon blood sorceresses.
You don't directly need to be in depth with magic. All you need out of game, all you guys need is just like a spell slot.
Oh no, I'm gonna get on this motorcycle and turn into a skeleton because I don't have the juice.
Fair.
I probably can, but I from my horse.
All right. This thing can go about he said for every spell slot it'll be about 2 miles. It can go about 2 miles.
I think that's what I said.
So it can go about 10 or 8 miles every first level spell slot. And beyond that, it's doubled. So, but you also told me that too much can actually make it go a little fast or explode.
Yeah.
So.
If you give it too much, it'll just kill you and blow up.
Yeah. Yep. See, it's always in the subtext. It's like the side effects of shady medicine. It's like you may lose an arm, or in worst cases, die.
And as you're talking, you see a fairly well-dressed, well-armored man enter the tavern, and he looks around a bit and says, "This isn't this isn't what the instructions told me. Isn't this place supposed to be a dump?" Cramwich says, "Yes."
We had this place fixed up.
Newly refurbished, if you will.
Well, I'm looking for people who can do work.
What kind of work?
I am the guard captain of Ellenwood. Our governor is looking for people to investigate a research outpost that we have.
Ooh, research.
What were they researching?
It was a younger wizard, fresh out of Mage College. He was researching some artifacts the governor had laying around.
Those are the worst kind of wizards.
Yes, well, we haven't heard from him in a while.
That's par for the course for young ones. No?
You guys search for can probably beat anything up that tries to stop us, right?
Well, the last guards we sent never came back, so we would prefer that you find out what happened there.
Okay.
I like these odds.
No odds have been presented?
You are able to take whatever you find. The governor has deemed the artifacts a lost cause. However, you must obtain the governor's seal. It was on the wizard, which he gave to him. It can authorize acts under the governor's jurisdiction. If that were to fall into the wrong hands, just get it back.
I imagine they flash a version of the seal so we know what it looks like.
He takes his badge off and shows it to you, and it is this tree that is woven around a sword. That.
That seems like a cool sword. All right. Any weird reports or anything? Any even if it's like oh, whoever said that, they were crazy, couldn't possibly have been that.
Once again, the last guards we sent never came back. It's been about a month since we heard from him. He's supposed to report in every month.
Okay. Had there been anything incredulous or weird in his previous reports? Seemed like he was lying about anything? Is he known to be erratic, weird in any way?
Not that we can tell. The previous reports have seemed fairly simple. He's told us about what the artifacts he's identified can do, how they are reacting, things like that. How they could be used. He hasn't found as much as that in his reports, but...
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Well then, maybe jot down on a map here where the old research station is. I'm sure my comrades and I will get paid for helping you out. I imagine you'll furnish us besides the things we find in there.
1,000 gold has been set aside for you all. You are free to distribute it between yourselves as you like.
1,000 gold? That seems a little steep for something that may end our deaths. Can you bring a little higher?
Do I look like the governor?
Can I roll something to see if he can convince the governor to give us more?
Go ahead and roll insight.
That'll be a 15.
No. There is hardly a chance that he can convince there to be any more money given to you guys.
Well, maybe we can work something out after we get the heal.
The governor believes that the artifacts are a lost cause. He has already lost enough money on this. The artifacts are fairly valuable, from what we remember. They were in the village's vault. That plus gold should be enough.
By any chance, if we find the artifacts, can we keep them?
Yes. As I said earlier, you may keep anything you find.
Alright. If we run into any trouble, we can store them in here. And you see Amber pull out what looks like a small metal cube.
Does anyone else have any questions?
I guess not.
Not that I can think of right now.
Well, I will be waiting here in a much nicer pub than I expected to arrive to. Please just return here with the seal, and I will give you your gold.
Cool. Will do.
No, never mind.
You were going to say something, large man?
Nope, I'm good.
Understood. He goes and he sits down at a table.
All right.
All right, are you guys heading to this outpost?
Yep. Get on my butt.
On the way, I'm going to switch out one of my spells for detect magic.
Alrighty. It is a decent journey. It's probably about 4 miles.
Do I get there faster than the rest on my bike?
You get there about the same as Burrock.
Huh?
On his horse.
What's the horse's movement speed?
Horses have especially a riding horse, is 60 feet per second. Or 60 feet per 6 seconds, so 10 feet per second, and you can dash too, which would up the movement speed. I'm going to focus ping. All right, you guys all, the door is open as you arrive, and you arrive into a small room. Before you, there are 2 hallways on either side of the room.
Oh, I'm out of focus.
Let's see here. How many miles do my bike get in 6 seconds?
Oh, dear God. I do not have the time for the semantics right now. I'm sorry.
All right.
So there's 2 openings in front of us.
Yes.
Can I take anything and look around? Are there any signs? Any hints that
Go ahead, roll
come
perception.
in? Are the dice gods with me today or not? Oh.
All right. Let me pull out my handy dandy ruler here. This way is labeled as storage, and this way is labeled kind of crappily everything else. It looks like these notes were handwritten.
I'm gonna check storage.
Right. Like they told us we could take whatever we want, so
Mm-hmm.
Zoltrick, what are
it'll
you doing?
probably be
Wait, where did we go again?
A research outpost.
I'd like to look around.
There are 2 hallways before you. One is labeled storage, one is labeled everything else.
I want to go into the everything else.
Alrighty, you begin making your way into everything else. And real quick, we're going to hop back over to storage. So I have to reveal this room. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Roll20, for having all the ease of use of a dead fish.
Sorry for making this harder than it probably should be.
Oh, it's fine. Alright. You 2 come to this large room with multiple shelves on it and some barrels and the like.
Wonder if there's anything in here.
well, this is where his artifacts were supposed to be, so I'm sure there's something.
I'm gonna ritual like in that take 10 minutes. If I were to ritual cast it. Yeah, I'm just gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Alrighty.
See if there's anything in here.
There is, in fact, something in here. You've only got 30 feet, so you've got about this much. You can see on some of these shelves, some of these vials are glowing with magic.
You know,
How
a
long
bag
does
of holding. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna ask how long the spell lasts. Maybe you could walk around.
10 minutes or so. And I'm just
Yeah,
going
take
to stuff and well, crap. I don't have a bag of holding. I don't know how heavy this stuff is. Like I have a high strength score. I'm gonna stuff as much like seemingly magical stuff in my bag as I can.
Are you sure?
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna. This might be a bad idea. Oh. Okay, maybe not everything, but anything that looks a little bit more interesting.
All right, as you're walking, you see there are multiple vials. In some of them, there appears to be parts of a creature that you can't really identify. Those have a little bit of magic. You see on one shelf, there is a a blade. It is a short sword. It is very simply made. It is carved out of wood.
Can I
Okay.
sense any magic coming from it?
I'll launch you over
we go.
here, Zoltrick.
Where did you go? Catch magic.
Burrick can detect magic, and he sees it, but if
Yeah.
you would like to identify the magic a little farther, you can roll me Arcana, Zoltrick.
Okay, I'll roll. It's a 12.
You're not
Oh.
entirely sure what it does. You know that it's magic, but you're not sure what it does.
Can I ask Brooke?
I'm pretty good at Arcana. Maybe
Yeah, I've got to pick up and bring it to. It was Mateo that said it, right? Mateo, something like that.
yeah, Mateo. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the sword to Mateo.
Hold on, you picked it up?
Oh yeah, I pick it up.
All right, as you go to give it to Mateo, you see roots grow out from the handle and wrap around your wrist.
Oh.
And Mateo,
Okay, so
on that
it's
Arcana roll, you're able to tell that this is a sword made by Fae. It allows the
Okay.
wielder to understand all Fae languages. It allows the wielder to take names from people if they so choose. They have to be given them, and that can earn them a little bit of goodwill in the Fae world. It is impossible for the user to give it to anyone else.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh god, this is a cursed. Oh god.
So yeah, I explain all
So-
that to Greg, and I'm like, hey man, I think that's your sword now. Try like doing something like just absorbing it into your body real quick. Just see if that helps.
I
think
guess I'm gonna try absorbing it. I guess I don't know, or
like hiding it inside you.
I'm gonna try like hiding it, or like putting it in my bag, or something. I don't know.
As you focused on hiding the sword, you see the handle splits and flows into the roots more, and the roots crawl up your arm under your armor, and you feel them kind of resting on your shoulder under your armor, out of the way.
Not creepy
gonna-
at all. Sorry that happened to you.
So not creepy.
So you're saying I can understand all Fang languages?
Maybe be careful with touching stuff. Maybe we just put on our handy dandy gloves and we use some tongue.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be smart enough to use this. I'm not good with fake trickery.
Well, at least you'll understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
I also will walk around, I guess, not detecting magic per se, but you know what I mean? Maybe just trying to sense for some baseline arcaning so we can lead Burrick in the right direction.
All right, go
I
ahead
imagine I'm
and
just looking, keep
roll
walking around.
investigation.
Burrick, are you sensing anything?
I'm just gonna walk around with Mateo and see if I can sense anything else that's not monster parts.
Ooh. Mateo, you don't find anything of much note. Burrick, over on this shelf, over here, you see what looks to be a key that is glowing with magic.
There's a key, but I'm scared to touch it. It's glowing with magic.
Oh,
Can I
no.
try to Arcana check it?
Screw it.
Absolutely, Zoltrick, you can. Mateo, that Arcana of 12 doesn't
Oh.
get you much. Oh.
I don't know. Seems like a cool key. Probably is totally safe to grab.
Yeah. Oh, Burrick, that key is... That's a key, all right.
I got a 20.
Yeah.
Zoltrick, that key can open any door, But, this is an important but, the door will lead to a different plane.
So you can open it, but going
Can I
through.
safely grab it though?
Yeah, it's fine to touch.
Okay, I grab it.
Does it lead to the same plane every time?
No.
Dang. Okay, so no like a pocket dimension.
No.
Heard adventure device. It's just a portable waiting adventure device.
All right. As you look around, Burke, you don't sense anything else of magical note in the room.
I'm gonna drop the spell then. Well, there's really nothing else. I think monster vials.
All right.
Can I identify those monster vials? Oh, I guess identify only works on one thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let me check real quick. Maybe not waste
If you guys,
the spell slot.
if you guys want, you can sit in my house.
Actually, just out of curiosity, I am going to grab one monster vial. Just out of curiosity.
All right. You can touch it just fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
Alrighty.
Can I make like an Arcana check just on one of the monster vials? See if it's like, is it
Absolutely.
just for study, something like that? Is it creature magical?
Go ahead and roll.
There we go. I can,
In this particular vial, it is part of an undead. It is preserved very well, and it feels like the raising of the undead was also done very well.
I take the undead vial. I might have a guy who might want to deal with that. And I guess in that respect, how many monster vials are there?
There's maybe a couple on each shelf of different varieties.
Okay. I'd like to. I don't want to waste time, right? Going over all of them to like specifically see what's up. I just want to make sure it's safe for me to gather them. If that's possible, if I could do that quickly, and then maybe we could be on our way. I could look at them later.
Whoa. Sorry. That'll get us
Okay.
copyright striked, absolutely. I'm gonna have to text him and say it can't talk right now. All right.
If you guys want, you can.
I'm sorry, Amber. Go ahead.
I'll just about to tell them I got some place where you can sit some of your objects safely in my bag.
All right, Mateo. With the 26, you know that they're not gonna do anything if you touch them. They're just pieces of monsters and vials.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I collect the monster vials, the other ones that Burke didn't get. And unless Zoltrick wants them, I'm totally open. I'm just gonna study them later and maybe try to purify these undead with Eric the cleric.
All right.
We don't buy death around here. Shall we mosey, guys? I wonder what Amber's gotten into since we started investigating.
As you're walking, you trip a little on what looks to be a piece of paper.
You'd think I'm more light as like a really dexterous guy, but I pick up the paper and I start trying to read it.
All right, it is written in common. It is looks to be a note. It says, "The sword and the key are not of much note. Simple artifacts, not much power. Interesting uses, but really nothing too grandiose here."
I have a question.
Ask away.
What can I use my key for again?
It can open any door, but the doors lead to different planes.
Different what's?
Planes. It's like dimensions, worlds. So, say you could unlock a door, but instead of leading to the room behind it, you actually are walking into the sixth layer, Avernus, or the sixth layer of hell, or maybe you're on Yanogu's layer of the abyss.
So it's probably better to not use it.
Yeah, not use it until like a while.
Or
until you're ready for the adventure.
Or unless Brack is nearby to throw them into the door and you close it forever.
So the note, do I get the sense that the note is implying that there are more important things in the room that we may not have discovered?
It's more so implying that what's in this room that this note is pertaining to, as this is the only sheet of paper you can see, isn't as important as things elsewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it seems like this room was for the mundane stuff, guys, but these monster vials, I know there's going to be something there. Don't worry about it. Good thing you got to that face sword, though. That actually seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I wish that there's a beholder eye in one of these vials. That would have been cool.
There probably is.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste a lot of the session just searching for a beholder eye.
All right.
And as we walk up, I call for Amber. We're like, Amber, did you hurt anybody? Don't hurt anybody, Amber.
All this was happening. I was just on my way down this hallway.
All right. All right. You're able to go farther down to this hallway, and you see it turns, and then there is another archway, and you see yet another hallway with two doors and an archway.
And all right, I like to fit my metal cube in the middle of that. Then, like I go about here, I sit it down. Does anyone know want to roll something to figure out what the cube is?
Did you just set it down, or did you use it?
I just set it down.
Okay.
But anyways, I would like to first check the first door I see.
Up to you. Do you want to take the north door or the west door?
North.
All right. As you enter the room, I gotta zoom out here. If only Roll20 were easy to use and didn't have you. Oh, you want to reveal stuff? Well, you can't move your view unless you change back to select. You find a massive room filled with, well, these.
Are they test tubes? I like to pick up my box again and bring it inside.
All right. The other three, you guys can keep moving down the hallway and follow Amber if you'd like.
Okay, I'll continue moving with them.
All right. As you look at them, it feels like there's a protective dome around them, which is the metal area, but there could be something under that.
Could I look around to find anything that might explain the nature of this, like research notes or
Go ahead
know
and
what I mean?
roll investigation.
Can Can somebody help me look for look for
I
some
can help.
research notes, some magical notes? I'm not very good at looking for things.
All right.
Well, seeing them I'm good at, but looking for them,
Zolchuk will help you.
All right. You can have advantage on that, Mateo.
sweet.
Let's see. All right. You're able to find a sheet of paper that is labeled the parasitoids or parasitoids. There we go. Parasitoids.
There's maybe some parasites in here.
It says
Go ahead.
it reads the creatures are parasitoids in nature. They attach themselves to the host. While they are attached, the host becomes stronger, faster, heartier, but at the cost that the host's mind gradually begins rotting away until there's nothing left but the parasitoid's influence.
It's not. That's not very. That's not. I don't think that's a good thing.
No, it's definitely not a good thing.
From the first one that was given to me, they have been able to multiply by using 2 subjects, and there's 1 in each test tube in this room.
This guy is totally the worst. Hey guys, so these things are filled with, and I explain the parasitoids and the dangerous nature of how this is probably not a good idea for regular people.
I have a question that's out of game.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm currently working on a different D&D thing for my school because there's a D&D club, and I'm working on a tiefling character with dark purple skin. Should I make them have white hair or black hair?
I was muted.
Black hair is usually common for tieflings. White hair is interesting, though.
So,
Okay, thank you.
so you're telling me if I open this, the parasite latch onto me and give me superior strength and speed and stamina and all that?
Yeah, I knew one of us was gonna be like,
Zoltrick shakes his head.
Yeah, but at the cost of your mind, you'll be killed until the parasitoid just controls your body or
Yeah.
ingests it. You know?
Are the parasitoids in front of us?
They
They're
are
inside
in.
these two. Oh, sorry, I thought you were.
You're all good. You should have said it, not me. But yeah, they're in
Wait,
the
where are they?
tubes.
Probably starting.
There are a bunch of tubes and domes
Oh.
that you can see. They are in those.
Well, I'll just blow
Can
this
I-
room up, maybe kill all of them.
Can I
That's
like
what
freeze them to death with my breath, like in the tube?
Can you what?
It feels like the you can see there's a dome around the tubes, and that is a highly protective dome to protect anything from getting in, or more importantly, anything from getting out.
Oh.
Maybe we can figure out how to turn off the life support systems for these tubes. And but right, that that may be something we could just get out of the wizard guy if he's not already parasited. I bet he's totally parasited.
What if the wizard is infected by one of these parasitoids? That probably wouldn't be very good.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think so either.
do we want to try to open these tubes and then blow them all up, or do we want to go try to bust the wizard up and get him to tell us how to turn these things into dead parasites?
Yeah, I'd still pay a visit to the wizard.
It would be best to try to kill them.
If we open them and one gets onto us, well, then
Well,
it would take time.
I imagine that it's not just dome and then there's like glass inside of it. I'm imagining that we find out if we can take the domes off, and there's another layer in there that's containing
Would my
parasite.
box be able to do some damage if I activate it?
I'm gonna
Like, I
tell
just
you right
slide-
now, that's probably not a good idea. It would do substantial damage, but would also open up the roof. Very risky idea.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't be.
If anyone would like to roll investigation, they can. Or perception. I'll take a perception roll as well.
Oh God, thank you.
I'll do that action.
Ooh, for perception, I roll a 19.
Oh God. I rolled a 3 again.
Alright. Alrighty. Mateo and Zoltrek, as you two look around the room, you're able to find a button right here. Oh, my bad.
Walks over casually, investigates the button incredulously.
It looks like it is connected via magic to all the domes.
That's interesting.
This seems to be vaguely connected to all the magic dome. My thing is, I'm a cautious guy. I don't know if pushing the button is going to solve the problem that we wanted to solve, or
Might just make
create
it
a
worse.
problem. Buttons can go either way like that. And I'd really love to avoid being parasited. Can we look around again, like on the other side of the room? Maybe I haven't been over to that side, right? I want to see if there's anything about the containment vessels themselves. Like, so at least I can assure myself that if we open it, or take the domes off, that we're not just gonna parasite ourselves.
Go ahead and roll investigation or perception.
So I come back to our boys before I come up with the plan. I'm like, look, this is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna fan out to the other side of the room, look for some info on the vessels, blah blah blah. Here's the roll. That would have been the 15 though.
You're able to find a note that is, it's very simply drawn. It's like, no one else should be reading this, but in case they are, the button at the south end of the room releases the protective domes. There is glass underneath containing the parasitoids in the life fluid, in magical fluid that's keeping them alive.
I come back over and I'm like, I was concerned this guy was too far gone and he was just, you know what I mean, gonna have parasite booby traps just ready to go on the facility, but it seems like he actually has some common sense. So I smack the button.
Right, and all the domes retract and spin down, and you see these small, grayish, black, marbled creatures with, alrighty, long legs like an arachnid and sharp tails with a bladed tip, and they are sitting in the fluid, sort of hanging in it.
I'm going to go over to like one of them and just tap on the glass.
It turns and its legs smash against the glass and are tapping against it, and it looks like it's trying to get to you.
You can't get to me. He
I
just
wouldn't
laughs and goes away.
Let's say we detonate a bunch of fireballs in here and just that's probably got how big is this room? Can I gauge the room real quick? Let me see.
Measure. Let's
Circle. All right, so it's a big room.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fireballs don't cover room-sized spaces. That's unfortunate.
Roughly
All right.
90 feet per
This is a real
side, give or
problem.
take.
This is a real problem. So anybody got any ideas about how we collapse this room? I mean, maybe we like, damn,
Oh,
we're gonna have to get
do,
this wizard to shut this shit down.
do we know that Amber's working on a top secret weapon? Or is
I
Amber
haven't
keeping that to herself?
I haven't made it yet. Like I said, usually
Oh.
it could be a war. I mean, I can make it. You guys give me some downtime, then yeah.
Yeah, I know.
With the supplies you have here, you wouldn't be able to make it. I can tell you that much.
Zolchik is back, and Zolchik thinks that I don't think murdering them would be a good idea.
Ah.
I would literally wipe out all life in this vicinity.
What if they can like regenerate or something? You don't just automatically kill everything you see.
The noise from the one that is still tapping against the glass, you see some of the other ones begin to stir. And it's almost like they
Okay.
sense you're there, and you can hear all of them starting to slap against the glass, and you hear the...
Maybe we close the dome for a minute
I
while we.
Is the glass about to break? Or
No.
like, is it starting to crack? Okay, so it's still good.
I mean, there's one thing I can do.
What?
I can ray across them. Most likely this at
Are we-
extremely low temperatures. So if I keep ray across, it might freeze them. If I go into one at a time.
They're still covered by glass, though. So would the rare frost even reach them?
Glass will conduct it.
Both the
Oh.
glass breaks or something. I'm just a little afraid. I haven't done this before.
Yeah, me neither. These parasites. This is a new one for me. Wasn't expecting the guy to be harboring all these parasite pods here. How many is this actually? 2, 3,
Dealing
4.
dealing with parasites is never good from past experiences.
All right. By the power of the and the ones before him, I cast the spell, Cone of Cold. I slam my staff down.
Where are you casting it from?
Oh, it's a cone, so I just walk over towards here and do that.
All right, let's take measure tool. And what's the range on that?
Give me a second. Cone of Cold. It's a 60-foot cone.
Okay.
All right. Seeing her plan, I run to the other side of the room as fast as I can, and trying to salvage this moment at least. I'm going to.
Oh yeah, that's actually really good.
So I can hit all
Right.
of these.
The same thing.
If I could reposition myself, so it'll be better.
Up to you. If you want to reposition, you can.
Alright, I guess I actually would be right here. Alright, so it's
All right. As it hits out and hits into them, you hear as the fluid freezes, and as do the parasitoids.
this is going to take a while, isn't it?
Well, I guess I'll look for the wizard while you're doing this.
Yeah, why not?
I forget
Let's
to do about 4 times.
kill all these parasites.
Gosh dang it, stupid. Alright. Alright. You You guys are going around and freezing these guys, and they're dying. It's hard work, but you're probably doing something pretty good. Burke, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna explore the room, try and find the wizard.
You come to a library. Multiple novel books are laid out, all of which seeming to be partially read. They look like books about magic and the sort.
No picture books. Great.
As you're looking around, you find a note.
All right. I'm gonna read what the note says.
All right, it reads, "The most interesting of these artifacts given to me by the governor is purple crystals." Sorry.
I can read with an intelligence of 8, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The most interesting of these artifacts given to me by the governor is a purple crystal skull. It is alive with magic. Positively alive. That is the artifact I wish to investigate the most. That is most likely the most powerful of these.
A purple skull,
Does he mention where we can find such an item?
The note did not say anything like that.
So,
Well, if he says it's his most favorite, then it must be in a really important place, like either his office or something, or the most secure place among in here.
is there like another door in the library, or is it just dead end?
It's just a dead end. Let me, real quick reveal. Did I reveal that already? I don't think I did. Zoom out, because of course I'd have to. There is another hallway that you can go to, if you so choose.
Oh, where is it? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go down the other hallway.
Alright. You said, alrighty. And, presuming after a while, you and Mateo are able to kill all the parasitoids. Maybe at the end you're just raying of frosting these containers to clear them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine I
Yeah,
just spend like a couple charges from the item, like or a couple spell equivalents, like 2 Kona colds and a couple first level cold spells.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
I've got some.
yeah, I got a place to get to the library, and there was nothing really of note. Nothing interesting at all. So,
In the library? That sounds unlikely.
yeah, there's really nothing there. You don't need to check it out. I just gotta keep my hand in my pocket.
You come to a door. Do you go in?
Yep.
You see multiple what looks to be dissection tables. You see there are skeletons on a few, and there are fresher corpses on a few.
Oh my god.
What is this guy doing?
Oh,
This is sick.
oh no. I checked the fresher corpses and oh god. I start stabbing their stomachs. No. Um, these bodies, right? This guy, he's working on parasites. These fresh bodies could still have parasites in them that this guy is like trying to harvest or whatever. It seemed he had to have been creating them somehow, right? They get on people, and they're probably reproducing like that.
Go ahead.
We got to destroy these bodies, burn them with fire.
Roll me Arcana, I suppose.
Ooh.
You're unable
Anybody
to
want help
tell.
me?
If someone gives you a help, then yes, you can roll again. But
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
oh boy,
I give him that back.
11.
and
Oh,
with
that's
10,
right.
that's another 10. Would anyone else like to roll Arcana?
I would.
I'll roll too.
All right.
Best guys giveth and they taketh away, guys.
I got a 20.
Yeah, let's go.
Got the luck Oh, I don't need it.
Zoltric's just cracked sometimes. Zoltric, as you look at the bodies, you notice that they are very much empty. If there was anything in them, it's not in there anymore.
From the fresher bodies as well, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oof. So
That's
they're probably
certainly
not.
odd. Can I tell them what I found?
Absolutely.
Well, what I found out. The bodies are hollow.
You notice
well,
here there is a body of a zombie, and here there is a body of a guard.
I'll collect some personal effects from the guards if I can to give back to their family.
All right, there is a looks to be a coin holder. In there, there's a little drawn picture with crayon. It's a picture of a guy in a armor, and then looks to be a little girl, and it says, "Have fun at work, Daddy."
Oh my goodness.
That's so sad.
Is the guy's armor beat up?
It looks like it.
Like it wouldn't be usable?
Looks like something made it unusable.
Dang.
if this
Okay.
wizard is alive, I'm killing him.
I thought for a second maybe I'd bring the armor back to the poor girl. Oh man, yeah. So I collect his drawing and I just some of his other stuff and bring that back for the other guard as well. I don't read any of his fucking notes because I don't know if I can I can take another hit like that.
Would anyone
I'm
else?
gonna read what. Sorry.
Are you looking for the note?
Yeah, I'm gonna read one of the notes.
All right. As you look around, you find a note on one of the dissection tables. It says, "The powder sword's influence on the bodies is interesting, but ultimately nothing too new. I extract them once they're dead, that's it. However, the skull continues to show power. The zombie I brought back with it, it's stronger than anything else I've seen from a necromancer. It is a powerful artifact. That is for sure."
Alright. So, it's about a skull being a powerful artifact. I saw a note in the library about the same skull. It seems some kind of. Seems to raise the dead. And better than any necromancy magic.
A good
I
day
say we
for our claim. Yeah.
I say we open a door and I open a door with a key and throw it in there. No one needs this. If we find the skull.
I'll take the skull.
Like, well, when we
Yeah,
find it.
I don't think anybody should have the ultimate undead skull.
I know some people that might be able to protect it. I got some guys.
Throw it in one of the different planes.
Well, but if you just throw it in another plane, somebody else could find it that's like way worse than this guy.
Yeah, fair.
It's my. May I make a suggestion?
I don't see why you couldn't make the suggestion, yeah.
Wouldn't it be much better for it to be in our hands instead of one random person? Statistically,
I don't know that I necessarily say ours. Someone responsible, yes.
it's just a suggestion. You do not have to listen.
Let's see how bad the skull is before we jump to any conclusions.
Yeah.
Maybe the cleric can purify it.
This wizard is a monster.
Does this hallway continue on to a door, or is this
No. You did notice that there was, as you walked around the largest room, the laboratory, there was a door at the other end of it.
Door in the lab, race you to it.
Alright.
This one's there, a rotten egg.
Oh, it's up here. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Burke. You're not the last one. Where's the last one? I'm trying to keep it lighthearted because this wizard guy is really messing with my mind.
All right, you
We
find
can't let this evil parasite keep us down.
there are two doors. One of them, the door on the right, looks a lot heavier than the archway to the left.
I'm gonna try opening the door on the right as hard as I can.
It is very heavy. Go ahead and roll me strength. You do have advantage because you're opening a door. It's not. Yeah, you are able to push it open with your might. Let me review this area. Real this area. You find a heavily built room, and in the center, a single chamber, similar to that of the ones in the other room.
Maybe I shouldn't open this.
It's got, instead of a button anywhere in this room, it's got a valve on the front of it that controls the dome. There is a
guys,
note
I'd like
attached.
I'm gonna read the note. For saving.
Here lies the queen.
Oh gosh.
I was able to get one to produce from one of the originals that were given to me. It has created the others. It is to be sealed in here and occasionally opened so I may collect the eggs.
Anyone got an explosive? This has the queen of those things, and it might still be alive.
I mean, I don't have an explosive, but I do have something big.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah,
Cold has
I'm
been
scared of
working.
opening it because who knows how fast I can fly out if we open this thing.
It is contained the same as the others. It's just that the dome uses a valve to be lifted instead of a button.
Yeah, cold has been working pretty well to kill these things so far.
Alright. I'm gonna twist the valve and try and open it.
Alright, you heave the valve and you see air release. And as you lift up the dome, there is glass, and underneath is a large black creature. It's got long arms, a long, sharp tail, 2 legs. It's got a strange-looking face. You're unable to tell exactly what it is. It is sitting there in the fluid, sort of in the fetal position. It appears to be asleep.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's kill this thing. Maybe, guys, if this is the queen.
Can I slit its throat with my dagger?
It is still in the glass.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like to cast a spell.
What spell is that?
Pretty much what I could probably kill this thing instantly. Should I use precipitation to heat it up instead? Boil it away?
It's up to you.
Alright, I'll use precipitation.
As the fluid begins to heat up, you see it move. It turns and looks at you all. And it takes its sharp tail. And it strikes against the glass, and you see the glass crack.
I quickly switch to a ray of frost, and I like freely.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, but would that not shatter the glass? Weren't you just heating it up?
I switched. That'll be a 12.
The ray of frost hits the glass, and you see frost begin to develop, and the glass cracks a little more, and the fluid cools down. You see this thing keeps moving, though. It attacks once again, and its tail shoots through the glass. And let's see, Burke, you are right in front of it. What's your AC?
Oh no! I knew it! What do I have to roll?
What's your AC?
Okay, one check. 18.
Ooh, it hits. It stabs into your shoulder. And you take 5 damage of piercing.
Mm.
And it presses its claws and its face against the glass and hisses.
Okay, we're killing this thing. Is it still like in my shoulder, or did it take its tail out?
It's still in your shoulder.
Can I take my halberd and cut off its tail?
Go ahead. Roll to hit with advantage.
Alright. Advantage and
You hit.
24. And 13 damage.
You sever it's the tip of its tail from the rest, and it screams in pain, reeling back.
I ripped the tail out of my shoulder.
All right. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to roll at advantage, so it should be a 3. Oh, it's a nat 1.
You call. Oh, it's a nat 1.
Uh-huh.
As the blood from the tail gets on your hand, you cough a little. You take 6 damage as you cough up blood. And you begin to sort of feel woozy. You feel like you're about to fall over. You're seeing colors everywhere that you usually don't see.
Am I infected?
What would anyone else like to do?
God,
Can
I
I
don't feel so
can I
good.
do an wait? Is it in the class?
Yes, it kind of reaches its unbladed tail out and it's trying to lash it out, but it's unable to do anything as it's still just stuck and clawing at the glass.
Can
I'd
I
keep up
like
the ice.
shoot my breath into the glass?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Can I follow that up with an ice knife? Like I'd like to see her moving in with that breath, and I'd like to try to shoot an ice knife through the hole that the queen made with her tail.
Go ahead and roll to hit. Or it's a dex save, right?
It's an attack roll and a dex save.
Ah, okay.
So it's an attack roll for the immediate damage, and then either way, anything in that, takes
Yeah,
the
it can't
cooldown.
make the dex save against it, so.
I rolled an 11.
On damage. All right, your ice knife hits and it shoots in, and you see the thing. The breath gets it cold, and the ice knife shoots, pierces into its head, and freezes the rest of it over. Burke, please roll me another con save.
Please don't be another natural line. Okay. Why are you not pulling up? There, okay.
All right, you
15.
you feel a little better. It's not worsening at all, you know that, and the colors are moving away, but you still have a cough, and you feel sick.
I think I need Eric. Unless someone knows less frustration. Oh.
I would like to remind you real quick of a feature of Lay on Hands, the ability to cure poison with 5 Lay on Hands points.
Yeah, I think I've got to do that. Like, I put my hand on the wound and try and cure myself of this poison.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a spellcasting ability. It should just be a charisma save. Will work. Yeah. You're able to heal yourself of the poison. As you see your vision clear up, you feel less woozy. And where are my D100? There they are. You feel a little stronger.
Oh no.
Can I cast protection from poison on Baruch?
Sure.
I don't think that'll help with the parasite.
Burke, you feel something squirming in your stomach after that's cast.
Oh.
Guys, it's in my stomach. What do I do?
Or we
Fine.
have to cut it. Anything we
Yeah,
can.
just. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he is just completely filled with fear, terrified of what this thing can do to him. Guys, I don't want to die.
I don't want you to die either, Burke. Maybe we can find some more notes or this damn wizard. And he can, you know what I mean? Maybe he can get it off of you.
Is there a way we can summon Eric the Cleric?
Are
I
you
do
a
have his blood.
believer of Eric the Cleric?
I believe Eric the Cleric is a great guy.
Me too, because I saw him helping. What's his name?
Kramlik, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if Mateo is able to fix the dagger, supposedly yes, you could summon Eric the Cleric.
Oh, God.
If you want to give me an Arcana roll, Mateo, you can try to fix the dagger if you so choose.
Mateo, we need it. We need Eric the Cleric.
You are able to
No way.
put with some of the materials you found here, you're able to put the pieces back together.
I put Eric's blood in it,
All right.
and I throw it at the ground. And a more angelic ring appears than the one that summoned that demon lord. Or I guess I put my blood in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you see
Yeah,
rising out of the ring. What's going on?
Hey Eric, I had to use the summoning knife on you. Yeah.
Parasite, I'm going to die. I need help.
I think it's in the stat.
Yeah, what he says.
Let me grab Eric. He doesn't have his nameplate, but I didn't want to copy him over. Well, what happened?
Parasite, they just did. I got here.
It's in my stomach, and I don't want to cut it out if I don't have to.
Parasite! Be gone! And you feel radiant light wash over you as he casts Greater Restoration, and you feel the squirming stop.
How much do I owe you?
It's free.
Nope, I don't care. You take out 100, like 100 gold. I don't care. Take it.
Okay, I'm going home now.
How's he gonna get out?
He's just gonna search for the exit. He'll find it eventually.
I'm sorry, I had to summon you on such short notice, Eric.
It's okay. It's okay.
Man, the guys, that summoning knife really works, dude. Can you believe that? Those things were sacrificing kids.
That's crazy.
Oh no, that was the other guys. The summoning knife was the hyena guys. Never mind.
Yeah, they summon the old god. I'm just
He
going to
stabbed
assume
us.
that. Do I feel something for like the finger necklace I have when he uses it or not?
You don't feel anything from the finger necklace. Let's see. You hear,
No, that's not a good idea. Baphomet will be there, and I really don't feel like dealing with him right now. He's an idiot, and fighting him is not worth the time to advance into Avernus. No, don't do that, don't!
and it cuts off.
You just hear Barack laughing. Well, no, I guess he wouldn't laugh in this situation if like it's happening while it's like a parasite. Yeah, the no god did not like that. I say we do it again when we need to.
Sweet. You know, I didn't know you were a paladin, man. I thought you were just like a fighting guy. I didn't realize you had like paladin magic.
You never
That
knew
was
I was
cool.
a paladin. A conqueror.
You know, I'm the finer details sort of escape me sometimes. I'm often researching my moves and whatnot. I can be a bit dismissive. It's something I'm working on. I'm sorry. Now that the queen's dead, should we find evil wizard guy? I mean, he might not be super evil. No, he's definitely evil.
Yeah, if he's infecting guards, I'm pretty sure he's infecting innocent people. I'm pretty sure he's evil.
Good thing we took care of the queen and those other ones first, huh? Do I hear any heartbeats in the room? Do I smell the smell of evil wizardry in the air? Is there the sounds of you know what I mean, science happening somewhere?
Not in here.
Mm. I sniff the air. I'm looking for a scent trail. Yeah.
All right. You enter into this grand hall. There is a simple bed to the side. On it, there is a piece of paper, and the only other thing appears to be a stairway leading down.
So I catch a scent trail after I look at the paper.
On the paper, it reads, "Even my dreams are affected by it now. Its power is far too great to be squandered by the governor. I can use it properly. I can raise armies with a single thought, if I so choose, with this."
Yeah, I think he's going off the deep end. I think, as I read the note aloud, I'm like, he's definitely lost. And I start following that trail down the spiral staircase.
It's pretty rank as you go down the staircase.
Like BO rank or like death in the air rank?
Like death in the air rank. Like it smells like corpse.
Oh, did I pack my light? Oh, I have dark vision, so I guess I would. Do I see anything going down? Are there any weird things?
Well, is anyone
Even
else going down?
Yeah, I'm going down.
Yeah, I join them.
I'm going down too.
Alrighty. Let me focus ping you guys. You all walk down the stairs, and you come in, and as you walk down, you are assaulted with a smell of corpse and death. It is just disgusting. You come into a dark area.
No matter how many battlefields you are on, you never get used to the smell of death. Oh.
I go around to everybody, and something that's really close to their face, I prestidigitate it to smell like burnt coffee.
Oh, that's
That's
bad.
an old trick.
Overpower the death smell.
Yeah, just like a really potent burnt coffee. And I do the same to my scarf.
Gotcha.
He
And
just inhales it.
oh, yeah, see, I knew you were a problem.
Zoltric loves
Go.
coffee.
Oh, I thought you meant the smell of death. I was like, oh.
Oh,
I was like, oh, breathe it in deeply. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. I think it's probably best they see together. I follow Burrick up here. Do I hear anything? I'm listening very intently. I'm listening for sounds of life, movement.
You hear, and as you approach, you spot,
could I use perception?
if you'd like to.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled 11.
You don't hear that much, but Burrick and Mateo, as you approach, you see wisps of purple flowing around. 4 zombies and 2 skeletons. And they look at you.
I grip my halberd tightly, expecting a fight as I walk into the room.
The zombie hits you.
How much damage? Well, AC is 18. Is it hit?
Yeah. I
how much-
remember. You take 3 damage as this zombie slams into you. And then you see this zombie here approaches and also hits. And you take You take 3 more damage as this zombie slams into you once more.
Can I pull out my rapier and try to stab it?
You are currently behind Mateo and Burek. Burek, what do you do?
Yeah, I wish I could do some kind of cleaving action to hit both of them, but I'm not a fighter. I think that's the thing fighters can do. Let's see, what can I do? Oh, well, I do have attack. Yeah, I'm gonna divine smite. Not divine. I'm just gonna swing my halberd at the guy on the right.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
You hit. Its armor class is 8.
Okay.
All right.
And
The guy on the right, you said?
yeah.
You slash into it. And blood spills from the wound.
Alright. And I'm gonna try and cut off his head with the second attack, my attack.
That hits.
And
It is still... You swing your halberd into its neck, and it kind of partially gets into it, but as you rip it back, the zombie is still standing, just barely holding on to life.
yeah, and I'm gonna move a little bit this way, still in reach. I cannot fucking opportunity attack so that Mateo and Zoltrick can get through.
All right, Mateo, you're up next. What do you do?
Yeah, I run up. I'll speed through, right? Trying to create some space, and I will, without getting outside of their reach, I'll just sort of dash past the zombies, get to the other side of them, and I'll use my bonus action first to bop off a couple unarmed strikes.
You have advantage because Burke is flanking them.
Sweet.
All right. The first hit. Which one are you attacking? You're attacking the almost dead one or the alive one? Or the good one?
The almost dead one first.
All right. You hit. And he fails his con save because undead have that. And he dies as you punch through him.
And so yeah, I punch through that guy, and then at the same time I raise my leg and sort of send a kick out towards the other zombie at the same time.
All right.
And I will. After that, I'll use my action to booming blade punch the other guy, the one that's still alive.
That hits.
And then one more attack there.
8.
Bam, and then I'll add a d6 onto that for a power attack.
All right.
For both of them. Here you go.
Ooh.
An extra 10 damage.
17. So he has to be at a 22 con save. And I guarantee you that does not. It is a zombie. It does not have a plus 12 to anything. Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, so I come in and I basically kick that zombie away first, and then I turn around with glowing fist and I fucking walk him into the ground.
Yeah.
And I say, Zoltrick, get up here. There's more zombies. I just clear the way for Zoltrick and Amber.
All right, Zoltrick, it is you now. What do you do? Zoltrick, please. What do you do?
Can I go to to one of the zombies that are not near them and pull my rapier and stab them?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, I rolled a 15.
That hits. Roll damage.
How do I roll damage again?
I'm not sure on your D20. There should be like a D8 button that you can press, and that'll roll the damage for you.
It's a 5.
5 damage. All right, you stab into the zombie, and he bleeds a little for 5 damage. Is that all you do?
I have a bonus action with weapons, so I do another stab.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit again.
This time it's a 9.
You just beat it. Go ahead
And do I roll for damage again?
Yep.
No, I rolled a 8.
All right, it takes another 8 damage. You stab into it again, and it groans. Amber, it is your turn.
Sorry, guys.
Give me a second. I paused that real quick. Now, my turn.
Yes.
Guys already took out about a few of them. All right, how far is this?
That is not actually 72 feet. Let's see. You are about... You can probably have all the distance.
I just like. Oh, I can have it?
Yeah. So like this, that's more like 15 feet.
All right, I guess I want to move 60 feet. Over towards here.
All right.
I focus on my key and I shout out. I hit him with a fireball.
What? Okay, actually, that's not too bad. Depends on where you put it, but I can hit all of them. Where are you placing the fireball? All right.
Somewhere around here.
And remember, it should be 40 feet around.
40?
Because all the distances are halved on this map. So that's actually more like 10 feet. Oh no.
So here.
Yeah, that would actually be a pretty good spot. Yeah. Maybe put it down a little bit farther.
This is going to take a minute. Here?
Oh my gosh, wow, look, he's in the range.
We could kill him with Hellfire missiles. That again looks pretty fast.
That doesn't exist yet. All right, go ahead and roll your fireball, Amber.
Very satisfied.
Like I
with that.
said,
The Hellfire missile hasn't been completed yet. That would also wipe out everyone else in here.
It'll wipe out the
Yeah.
zombies.
Okay, that skeleton's ash. That skeleton's ash. Oh wow, they didn't succeed the 5+ damage taken. That zombie's ash and that zombie's ash. That's all of them.
Also, I forgot to mention it's actually a cluster bomb, so.
God. Sorry.
They are all dead.
Amber's really ahead of her time as far as weapons technology goes.
What'd you say?
I said Amber's very ahead of her time as far as weapons technology goes. She's got a bright mind.
It's the magic.
I made a motorcycle. I designed something that can wipe out an entire kingdom in a second. And I'm currently making a Gundam. Of course I am.
You have the
meant
idea
that
for a Gundam.
Well, not really a Gundam, more like a small mech.
You have the idea for one.
I'm not even playing it.
Burke,
Yeah.
are you sure you want to go there?
What's the worst that'll happen?
Okay, this is advantage. Wow. Give me a minute.
How many hit?
Let's see. Burke does a 14 hit?
No.
What? No. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Burke does a... Okay, that... Burke, a 17 doesn't hit either.
Nope.
Wow, it's got one more multi-attack. Because I'm homebrewing... Oh, that last one, that hits.
How much damage?
4, 14, 18 damage as it swings its great axe into you.
Oh god.
As you round the corner, and it takes you, and it pulls you into the room and spins you around. Actually, wait, let me leave you there. Go ahead and roll. Make me an athletics check.
Okay.
No, it spins you around on its axe blade and throws you into the wall. You take another 2 bludgeoning.
Oh.
I got a question.
Oh.
Should we roll initiative now?
Not yet. This isn't the final encounter. I'll have you roll initiative for that one.
Alright, well, I like to cast a Hold Monster.
Alright, what's the save?
15 Wisdom.
This guy's got tons of wisdom. Absolutely. He definitely doesn't have a -1. Okay, that didn't roll. Oh, wow! He rolled a 2 total! He's held. And you see it freeze. Ooh.
Let's get
Alright. I'm gonna rage and smite. Well, it's your first guess. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
I'll bonus action cast Hex on him, and I guess for strength it doesn't really matter. It seems like he's about to get faced in the punch. And so, let's say I power attack him as well. All right, here you go. The first attack is a booming blade attack.
Alrighty. You
Set
have
my fist
advantage
low.
because you have flanking with Burke. Technically.
Attack number 1.
Actually, you have advantage because he's also paralyzed. That hits.
Oh, does paralyze do anything else? Like, is that the one that makes it a crit?
That is unconscious.
No, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
So that's the first one, right? And then that has the extra damage on it. Bam. And then here's the other one. Oh, and there's the crit anyway. Sweet. Thanks for the advantage.
Alright, so that is 16, 17. And then the next one is 7 plus 12. 19 plus 18 is 30. No, it's higher than that. 19 plus 18. No, it's 37. Okay. It shakes almost apart, and it looks barely holding on anymore.
And as I come in with just a thunderous combo, you know what I mean? Some big blowing. Put the pause on him. I yell, Zoltrick, get in here and finish this. That's the end of my turn. I'll maybe move over. Actually, I've got plenty of movement. So I'll just circle the room to draw its attention from this side so that when Zoltrick comes in, it's not even looking for me.
All right, Zoltrick, you've got an opportunity to do something to this big fella. Okay, I'll leave that as it is. What do you do, Zoltrick?
Can I pierce him with my rapier?
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Like, do I roll the strength or just the hit?
Just rolled a hit.
Okay. Ooh, it's a 4.
You miss.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so sad.
I would like to.
don't they have advantage?
Yes, Soltrick, you do have advantage. So.
Oh wait, how much is advantage?
You can roll again,
Oh.
and you take the higher number.
Okay. It was a 4 again.
All right, is that your turn?
Lucky.
Oh, you get to roll again.
Okay, I hope it's not a 4 again. It's a 1!
Hold on. A nat 1?
What does that mean again?
That means that you rolled a natural 1 on the dice.
Yes.
Critical failure.
Yeah. If you want to spend another lucky point, you can, Amber. It's up to you.
Should I? I feel like I should give him this one. Ah, screw it. Here.
Okay, roll again.
Oh, I got a 6.
That's still a miss.
I feel like the ice guy just hate you at this point.
All right. As you fail, you see purple energy wisp around this thing, and Amber, the hold monster you have on it, you feel break instantly.
I like to cast a combination spell.
Legendary action.
Shit.
God.
Zoltrick. Does a 13 hit? Does it beat your armor
I see that in my
class?
armor class, right?
Yes.
Yes, it hits.
Alright, you see this thing rear back, and it runs forward into you, stabbing you on its horn.
Oh, that
Do I get an opportunity?
And as it stabs you on its horn, you feel not just the damage of the horn, but you feel a necrotic energy as well. You take 5. Oh, look at that. 16, 23, 25, plus 4. You take 29 damage as it stabs into you with its horn, and you feel necrotic energy affect you and wither you. And that is its legendary action.
For moving.
Wait, how much damage was it?
29.
Excuse me.
Just
yawn.
disregard the necrotic enforce.
What did you roll for your
So when I get-
opportunity attack?
I was about to
Do that.
ask if I got that.
Yeah, you got an opportunity attack.
Alright, I would like to do something.
Is all of that damage counted here, Mateo, or just the 8?
Yes. Yes. On the unarmed strike, yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I just have that booming blade extra damage proc as a thing, you know what I mean? So
All good.
I have none.
Amber, what do you do?
You guys see Amber pull out her weapon that she used in the theater, and she begins to do something with it. It glows a little bit of magical energy.
Do you do anything else, or is that it?
Oh no, I do something. As soon as I pull out, I hit them with Final How much damage is that?
What are you
I basically
doing?
shoot the gun and cast a spell at the same time.
Oh, lightning bolt and the ball?
Fireball.
Are you sure you want to use fireball?
It's in a combined. So I like to cast a lightning bolt as well as shooting with the gun, basically combining lightning bolt into a singular powerful attack.
Just give me 2 lightning bolts. One obviously 3rd level, one the other of whatever level you cast it at.
Alright, I'm going. Should I shoot my gun at. Should I roll my gun too?
Yeah, make sure to roll your gun to hit.
Alright, 2 3rd level spells, so.
Gotcha. Just any spell attack roll for your gun, and I'll say that it hits.
That'll be 11.
That misses.
Lucky.
Okay. You got to beat a 12. Is your number to beat? That's a natural 1.
Wait.
Oh no.
You used all your luck points, didn't you?
Oh,
Wait.
no.
I am waiting.
Yes, I did.
Okay. As you shoot the gun, the ball starts moving, and the rifling is spinning it. And as it comes out, you see the Minotaur skeleton, like in a last-ditch attempt to save itself, throws some rock off of the wall, and it hits. And you see the marble breaks right as it leaves the gun, and it conducts backwards towards you. Please roll the damage for your lightning bolt, which will hit the Minotaur, and 1 for you.
What about my regular lightning bolt?
Yeah, that hits the Minotaur. 1 3rd level lightning bolt hits you.
I got resistance against lightning, so that helped.
All right. Which one would you like to take?
The 27.
All right. You see this.
So
the light. Half of that is 13. Your lightning bolt conducts around this thing as it falls backwards and crumbles. The other one zaps back into you and sends you flying backwards about 15 feet.
Whoa, crazy. That could have gone a little bit better.
Barack pukes into the drain after being like spun around, slammed into a wall.
All right.
Come make your sandwich.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, a sandwich sounds pretty good right now. But I just ate.
Do I need to roll
After this
con
session,
save?
I'm actually gonna eat.
Unless. So, I'm not making the missile right now.
Well, are you going to make it though?
That depends. Either A, I get permission, B, I get the materials, and C, the most important part, I don't get arrested.
Yeah, fair.
This is seriously could be because of me, I might be the reason the Geneva Convention might be invented.
I mean, if you have enough charisma points, she can be evaded. Points in charisma.
Here's the thing, I showed it to the Artificers Guild. They know I'm the only other person that knows how to make it unless I told someone else. So I will be literally the first person they'll suspect if this thing hits. Like, if there's a large scale explosion, it will be me.
Oh god. I thought you were a sorcerer, not an artificer.
So sorry,
Yeah,
I was grabbing food.
Yeah, we were just talking about how I'm making all this stuff as a sorcerer.
I believe that any cat class should be able to make an item.
Yeah, fair.
Also,
I
because
gotta say-
Artificer actually is not that fun. Speaking as someone who was playing an Artificer in another
What kind of
campaign,
artificer?
I was an armorer, so that might be part of it.
What?
I made the
I'm playing-
motorcycle.
It might have also
Right
just
now,
been that everyone else in my party was doing a lot of damage, and I was like, I do 8 damage. That's my turn.
I like
What?
Battlesmith.
I get 3 attacks as a armor artificer at like level 5. Level 2, I got 2. Like I'm pumping out damage with the lightning launcher.
I can make a
I
hammer.
chose the enforcer, so I got the
But
thunder gauntlets.
Thanks.
The
I
thunder
actually
gauntlets
think-
are a little.
I'll for real make a hammer of dawn right now.
All right, so it's dead. What are you guys
Yay.
doing now?
Brock just puked into the drain in the middle of the room after being spun around and hit against the wall.
As you puke down the drain, you can see that there is a ladder going down.
I'm not going down there.
Uh, oh God, that's horrid. Oh, there's a ladder down there.
Can I use
How are
a
you feeling?
spell?
What spell?
I want to use a mass healing word.
Ah,
Nice.
good choice. What's your healing roll?
I'm gonna use my land hand to heal myself. Up 20 points.
It is a 11.
Everyone who's damaged can add 11 hit points.
Do I heal too, or is it just
Yes, you heal too.
okay?
Oh. Then I'm at 52 health then. Because I used all 20 of my lay on hands, and then plus the 11 from healing. Oh, man. I never
It's
want
so
to go
hard
through
to-
that again. That was horrible.
That seemed pretty fine on my side.
So,
I just punched him in the face.
I'm gonna try and, like, lift the grate off of my bare hands to
Roll
access the
Nice.
ladder.
Roll strength.
Okay.
Can I help him? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not very strong, but I'm a fit
So,
young
I get
man.
advantage then?
Yep.
24.
You and Mateo are able to lift it off and set it aside. There are other places to explore down here if you so choose.
Yeah, I think we should probably explore this place first before going down there.
Zoltr goes down.
Are you sure?
Can we look down before we go down?
It looks like it leads into a dark area and there is light coming. It looks like it kind of goes off into like a little empty room and there's light coming from elsewhere, coming into that room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could go down cautiously.
Before that, could I take a rest?
What kind of rest?
Oh, yeah.
For my 4th level spell.
Gotta be a long rest.
Yeah, I don't think we're about to take a long rest right here in the middle of the death room.
Or I could also use a breath. I could use rest for my my breath.
That's a short rest. Which, I mean, I think that you could do.
Yeah, I need a short rest for my breath.
Alright. Well, you do that. Anyone else can take a short rest. If they so choose, you guys can also look around.
Yeah,
would like
I'm
to
gonna look around instead of taking a rest. I'm gonna go towards the south.
Alright.
I'll roll with Burrick just in case. I'm pretty rested.
And this time I'm carefully looking around before entering. I've
Alright.
got to look towards the east before I'm going in there. Alright. I can handle this. I'm just going to immediately rush in and try and attack the skeleton that's to the east.
And I'll do the same with the other one over here.
Alright, both of you can go ahead and roll to hit. I'm working on revealing that area. I'll just do
Okay,
this.
if it'll let me. Oh crap, I'm still at advantage. I should not be at advantage, so that should be a 14.
What if you reckless attacked?
Is Scream in the chat?
That will make me tired, though.
Not reckless attack. You're thinking of frenzy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack for advantage, which
Alright, you can take the nat 20.
Yeah. And, yeah. Halberd, 11 damage.
It is barely holding on.
Dang it. I should have smited.
Zoltric,
Smited, smoke something.
is that all the damage? You do hit, by the way. Or sorry, not Zoltric. Mateo, my bad.
Disrespectful. No, I'm just playing. Yes, that damage would still be on.
It's dead.
I use my bonus action to move the hex over to him because it's still concentrating on it and everything else.
It's dead.
Sweet. Is his guy dead over there?
No, he's still, well, he's undead.
You have an extra attack.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I do.
My bad. I have
Oh,
the extra
yeah.
attack. Yeah, so, I think he's, that hits.
Do you do less than 2 damage? He's dead.
He's dead. No, I do more than 2 damage. My modifier is +5.
Yeah, it's dead.
Alright. I'll go down this way if you want to go down the other way.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to split up. You know,
Coward,
I just sort of
fine.
but
Yeah,
I can have your back. I won't leave you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna try to keep cautiously looking before just going. Cause I do not want an incident of last time.
Alright, as you keep walking, you find a note.
I guess I'll read the note.
He was such a fool to leave this in the vault. I can feel my power growing with every second I use it. I was a fool before, young, stupid. Now, I hold the power of the greatest necromancer in the universe. And you see another different handwriting scratched under it, just saying, "Do you?"
What is going on? I'm gonna keep heading east.
Is this another hallway to our right, or is that just the side of the room?
That?
Oh, this over here. Sorry.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna look north.
Second, let me reveal this. And let me reveal this. There should not be black there. There we go. Alright, you see a skeleton just kind of standing alone in a room.
I'm just gonna immediately attack it.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
What's the worst that'll happen? 25!
You hit.
Killing slash gauge, I'm gonna do the extra attack.
Alright,
15.
that hits.
Another king damage.
It's dead. You see an arrow fly by you. It hits off the wall, turns back, and thunks into something. Oops.
Wait, so it moved on its own?
It wasn't this one. There was an arrow that came from behind you, and it flew past the wall. Let me reveal this real quick. And then... There we go. You see a skeleton with an arrow sticking out of its skull.
Seeing it trying to shoot my buddy there, I go and whop it a couple times. Again, I'll use my bonus action to hex it.
Alright.
And then
It's dead.
Wow. This is a waste of time.
when I booming blade these guys, my hands, they glow with nice sparkly runes. No, it's better to clear it out. This guy doesn't need all these undead rolling around.
Let's go to the
Oh, I
west.
thought you were arrested.
So, guys, what are we going to do today?
Were you sleeping?
Exploring.
All right, I'll let you go this way.
Oh, God.
There's a
There's
single
nothing?
piece of paper on the floor.
I'll like to pick it up.
Soon enough, they'll all know. Soon enough, I will be on top instead of a lowly little mage just fresh out of college.
All right, I'd like to walk over to the rest of the guys and tell them, I think the wizard dude is down here. Be ready. I pull out my gun. I reload it.
I'm gonna look to the west before I'm going in, or down the path.
Why don't you be careful, Rambo? You already shot yourself once. You might want to.
Who's Rambo?
I'm gonna rush towards the skeleton and try and kill it.
Go ahead and roll to hit. You hit. It's dead.
You're really good at
What?
putting down
Boring.
tanks.
So there's nothing else
Well, I
in
mean,
this
what do you
room.
expect? He's a necromancer guy.
Is there anything in this room?
There is another note.
I read it.
I can't sleep every single night. My dreams. I see something purple, purple, purple. Yeah, I will have infinite power, but what will that be good with? This suffering insomnia.
I tell that to the rest. This man needs to sleep.
Is there a note in this room that we're in?
Not in the room that you're in.
Alright, thanks. Keep heading north.
Another empty room and another note.
I read it. I'm gonna read it out loud.
I feel my grip slipping. Every further day, I feel the need for sleep, but I can't. Every morning I feel the aching in my head. Like there's something banging on it.
Well, he wants to so badly, I suggest we give him a dirt nap.
I
You're
was
very
gonna say something.
Alright, Ed. I'll go see if there's anything this way.
Alright. 1 second, let me zoom out here.
Are we not? We're supposed to explore, right?
Yes, yes. 1 sec, let me reveal all of these. You see cells.
Are any of these guys still alive, or are they undead?
These are zombies, and they're just kind of sitting there, magic stewing around them. There is a guard he has his back turned. He's wearing his helmet covering him. He's just sitting there.
Are you okay?
He whips around, and you see about half of his body is decayed and rotting flesh. What do you think?
Alright, I'll just come in there and put you out of your misery.
Get away from me! Don't touch me! You're just like him, aren't you? You want to poke and prod me?
Who did
I'm
this?
going. Oh, sorry. Who did this to you? We're going to kill the man that did this.
Sure you are. You stay away from me.
I promise you. You have my word. You will not do this to anyone again.
I have a family, you know. My wife is expecting. I can't go back to her like this.
We know of a paladin. He may be able to help you.
Are you talking about Eric? He's a cleric.
Yeah. We know of many paladins who may be able to save you from this affliction. All we ask is your trust.
Sorry.
Persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead, roll persuasion.
Can I get the
I'm
the
gonna
hands
help.
of Can I get a hands ability?
If you want to, yeah.
So double advantage.
You don't have much to beat.
Oh, that'll be a 26.
Yeah, he... Okay, I trust you. I trust you.
Ah, screw it.
Just to see if you nat 20.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is there anyone else here?
No, just a bunch of stupid undead he's been messing with. One of them has something in it!
Which one?
The one, it's not quite across the hall from me. It's across the hall and back the way you came.
The one
one
with
is-
purple eyes. That makes sense.
Alright, I like to walk into the cell and shoot in the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll your spell attack.
Don't shoot yourself.
What? I thought you were gonna get him to Eric.
I'll get 20.
The zombie, not our friend. Not Two-Face. That hits.
Four?
Oh,
Give me
you're
a
using
second.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Did you I think you accidentally hit the Firebolt instead of the Thunder Gun.
Yeah, firebolt.
Oh, just
Give me a sec.
Firebolt?
I like to re-roll my damage die, and
Go ahead.
that'll be a 14.
Gets blasted backward, fails its con save. And it is smoldering, and you see this little thing explode out of it onto the floor dead. It's one of the parasites.
I like to squish it.
It's very
Using my-
dead. All right.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
I don't know where you went. I think he went farther down.
He didn't infect you with anything, did he?
No, he just did this! Killed half of me and then brought it back in some disgusting way.
Oh. Yeah, we're killing him. Did we get to everything, or is there still?
That is
more
everything
have
on
some-
this floor.
All right. I guess go. No, I'm just gonna go down.
I mop up these other zombies real quick. Just not wanting to leave any minions for them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, fair.
Just make a bunch of it. I just want to press the buttons.
They are, well, I actually have to roll concept. Fail. 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 They're all dead. Skeleton is extra dead because the skeleton doesn't get the con save.
Nice.
Alright.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. I
Yeah.
say as I walk away.
Did you guys open the cell for that guard, or are you just leaving him there?
We opened it.
Alright.
Well, I opened it.
He walks up and he says,
I'll be at these stairs.
Is there anything else we should look for? Because if you guys want, I can probably get him back to the air on my bike.
You gonna leave before we get to the wizard?
I mean, it was just a suggestion. You just wait there and
You guys kill him first!
we'll rip him apart.
Good.
We'll bring you his head and tell you this blood.
I don't need that!
Alright. Do all of you go down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine I'm
Did I ever
listening.
finish my rest?
Yeah, you finished the
Monster.
short rest.
Okay, I'm going down with them.
Alright, as you go down, you find one last room and one last note. This is the final moment. I feel sleep coming. After I rest, I will feel more powerful than ever. I just need to... And it stops there.
Are you about to fight a lich?
I don't know if that's the right word for it. As you come down, you enter into an arena, and you see a man. You see there's blood around, sort of up here. Let me focus ping on you guys, so you know where you're supposed to be. But up.
David Tennant?
Well, that's the best looking. I didn't have David Tennant in mind when I created this character, but that's the the closest appearance I could find. And you see a man sitting on the throne. On a throne. There's some blood on the floor behind him. He is wearing a long cloak. Simple sort of wizard's armor, and he's got on his belt a purple crystal skull. Well, well, well. If it isn't the guests of honor.
Stop this now, villain. You know in your heart this is not right.
Oh, but it's so fun.
Don't you see? That thing is cursed. It has possessed you. You must see that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is too rich. Truly it is. What's cursed, young one?
I'd like to, as we move forward on him, cast command on him.
He is on a raised area. What's the save?
It's a wisdom save. I guess the range is 60 feet. So within 60 feet, I guess, if I have to. I'm quite
I'll say you're within enough feet. And what's the DC?
15, sir.
He succeeds. A weak little spell like that? Is that really what you thought you could do?
Oh, it's probably too
How
late.
high
I
up is
forgot.
he? Oh, sorry.
How about a little fun? You! Stay back now. And you see he places his hands, and you see what looks to be crackling energy of purple. And it shoots down under the pedestal. And you hear chains begin to move and rustle. And you see two eyes light up.
Oh. It's not him again. Oh, okay.
You see a behemoth before you.
I would like to throw. Oh, you could please.
Burke, what's your AC?
18.
Right, of course it is. That hits. 2d12. 1, 6, 7, plus 5. 12 damage, Burke. Please make me a strength saving throw.
Alright.
You succeed, and you're able to resist being knocked as this thing just backhands you. Pushes you back just a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna rage.
Everyone roll initiative.
All right, I have a +7 advantage. So I'll be a 19.
I got a 3.
Oh no.
Oh, my bad. I'll roll. Hey, all right.
So I'll be a 19 and a 17.
You got
So
advantage,
9.
right? So, all right. Got you in there, and then we've got a.
How far can I throw something?
Really depends on what you're throwing.
I want to throw a 1-inch metal cube.
I need to add this big guy's turn. Well, I mean, you can.
How
That's
far?
not too heavy. You could probably throw it a good 30 feet.
All right, I like to run that distance. Dang, it's still not close enough.
Can I talk to the evil dude?
It's not gonna work.
Oh, there we go. Amber, it is. Well, that's part of your turn, isn't it? Is the running.
Yeah, but running's a free action.
Movement, what's your action?
All right, I like to just pull out my gun, not
Alright.
fire at.
What are you
At the,
firing at? The guy?
Yeah,
Roll to hit.
natural 1.
Oh!
Please roll your lightning bolt damage.
God
I
damn
told
it!
you to be more careful with that.
Soltrick would have done that beforehand.
29. What's half?
Half of 29 is 14. And what? Why did it? Okay, there we go. 15 feet. Okay, you're not quite into the rock. You get sent backwards 15 feet, roughly, as it backfires once again.
God damn it!
What was that?
Oh, that was my latest invention. But it appears it needs the kinks work out through it. Oh,
Is that end your
I
turn?
pull out my. What would it be if I decide to pull out my bike from my bag?
That would probably be half your movement, which you use 30 feet of, and so technically I don't think you have any more at the moment.
All right, so I can't pull out my bike.
No.
All right, and just to heal.
All right. Mateo, it is your turn.
All right. Looking at this big guy, I'm going to start moving. You said there's a purple force field underneath this thing. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong vision. You said there's a purple force field right underneath, like this right here.
Not
Blocking
really.
it out.
It's just kind of empty space.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where this guy was resting.
Okay. Yeah, sweet.
Climbing up that would require a check.
Oh no, that's the thing for me, bud. Now at level 9 of monk, you can move up vertical surfaces without.
You're level 8?
Oh dang! I could. Wow. But I
After
forgot
this,
that wasn't
after the session,
right.
you
Right.
become level 9.
And I was really holding on to that just now. How high up is it?
20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start moving, and I'll use my bonus action to Misty Step up there.
All right.
So I've got 45 feet, right? So it was like 20 to get. Oh, sorry. Let me measure it again.
Yeah.
Lost the.
Like
Yeah.
24, and then up, which doesn't count. So
Well, I won't go up. I'll Misty Step like
yeah, Misty step
and
up, and then you've got however much left you want.
yeah, cool, sweet. So I just pull up on him real quick, essentially. And I'm like, hey man, you were saying a lot of things that I didn't like, I didn't agree with. Um, so I've got some words for you.
You hit.
Oh, you know what? Um, that that extra damage wouldn't be on there
All right.
because it was an hour already, so that spell would be up there. But the bottom thunder and bludgeoning is okay. I'm gonna turn those off, and then let me make my last strike.
You hit.
And that one I will, or excuse me, both of those I'll add a power attack on. So here's the 2d6 for that, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn. Yeah, bonus action, Misty Step. I could have whopped him some more, but he'll get his next one.
All right. Oh my gosh, is that a stream bot? No way. It's a bot, guys. We have a bot.
What's that about?
Bang it.
I am going to. I don't think I can't. Oh
What is
wait,
a
I
stream?
can't. It's a bot. That's just. I guarantee you it's a bot because I know what bots do. All right. There was a bot in the chat.
Sorry, I'm not well versed in bots.
Fair. I got rid of it.
All right.
All right, so he takes it. You're a bit of a tough one, aren't you? Oh, sorry, that's not his voice at all. You're a bit of a tough one, aren't you?
Nope, I'm a chill guy. Don't mind me.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn. Sorry that
All
I
right.
said that.
Burke.
I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite, and
Yeah,
I
I get
get
it.
advantage because I'm raging. I thought that hits. Hang on. So I thought to hit in order to cast damage. So I need to
I'm
this up.
pretty sure it is.
Okay. So one bonus action, self. Okay, so I hit it and then it does extra damage.
Oh.
Okay, and then I'm gonna swing at it and I get advantage because I'm raging.
Only if you reckless attack.
Hang on, feelings.
I played a
Yeah, I'm gonna
barbarian.
reckless attack.
All right.
And I'm also gonna add my divine smite and the rage damage.
All right. And you do hit, so go ahead and roll your halberd. Okay.
So yeah, like 11, so 19, 21 damage. Okay, does it take more damage since it's undead, more radiant damage?
Yes, you should get another D8.
Okay. Also, plus the 7 from Thunderous Smite.
Yep, so...
So 2, 13, 15, 23.
I'll make sure to
30
total.
damage.
I'll make sure to total up the damage because I have to double the radiant. So 2, 13, 20, 22, an extra 22. That is non-radiant, and you did 20 radiant damage as your halberd swings into it, and you hear a boom, and you see its flesh burn at the radiant. Does that end your turn?
No, I'm attacking again. This time without the Thunderous Smite.
Gotcha.
And if that hits, I'm doing another Divine Smite with the extra radiant damage.
You know a nat 20 just might hit.
Yeah, and then I said plus radiant. Okay, 2d8 radiant. So that's 7.
15. Is that all?
And then the rage damage is another 2, so let's see. So 15, 22, another 24 damage.
All right, you hit into it again with your halberd, and it burns again. And does that end your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty.
I'm taking down this thing.
This thing looks very upset at you. And it has advantage because you reckless attacked twice.
Oh, shit.
Burke, my friend, my fine fellow. Burke, does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You take 18 plus 5, 23 damage, bludgeoning, so you can have it because you're raging, and roll me a strength save.
20. Okay. And strength.
You're able to stand stalwart as it slams its fist into you again. And then you see
So
it.
it's gonna be 11. Sorry.
All good, all good. And it takes another fist and swings at you. Still has advantage. That hits. And you take 24 bludgeoning. It rolled max damage, and roll me another strength save.
Alright. Yeah, I am at 5 hit points right now.
All right, you are knocked back 10 feet, only 10, and you are prone.
Oh, I can still attack from here because I have a 10-foot reach to my halberd. Oh, wait. No, I need to get a little closer.
You see it moves past, and it begins walking towards Amber and Zoltric. And that ends its turn.
Can I tell how injured?
Would I get an attack of opportunity? Oh.
It is on a completely different level than you.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like big enough to like be up there.
It's pretty big, but not enough that you would get like an attack of opportunity. You'd have to jump and try to attack of opportunity it.
Okay, weird.
I want to kill this thing.
Are you gonna do that, or are you staying up there with the necromancer?
Oh no. I'm up here with the necromancer at this point. He's we've got a conversation that needs to be had.
Alrighty, it is his turn. You see, he says, so many options. What to do? I know. I'll never miss. Okay. Make sure to add 6 to that, and he sends out 6 purple darts that hit into you, and you take 18 force damage.
Into me?
Yes.
Oh, can I cast shield?
Yes. Counterspell.
Oh,
I counterspell your counterspell. I'm just playing. Oh, you fucking gun. So I try to throw up my shield. I raise my hands to, you know what I mean, form this runic shield, and he just shatters it.
He says,
the word.
And he snaps his fingers. And they all sink into you.
13.
Yep. 18, because there's the +1s for all of those, because of magic missile.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright. And that ends his turn. Zoltric, it is your turn. Currently there is this big undead behemoth that is lumbering towards you. Burek is on the ground prone and up on a raised platform. Mateo is facing this necromancer.
Bestow curse.
On whom?
Big monster dude.
All right. What is the save for that?
Let me roll. I rolled a 17.
Let me pull up Bestow Curse real quick.
It's
Okay.
it's 3rd level bestow curse.
Yeah. Oh, it's a wisdom save. Alright, so it needs to make a wisdom save against your curse. What's your spell save DC?
What does that mean again?
It is the DC that if a creature has to make a saving throw against your spell, that's what it rolls against, and it has to beat that number.
13.
It fails. It rolled a 6. What curse are you
Ooh.
bestowing?
What kind of curses are there?
Let's see. You can choose one ability score while cursed has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws. While cursed has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Well, cursed, it must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action doing nothing. And while the target is cursed, your attacks and spells deal that is the final one. While it's cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage. You can choose any one of those.
Can I make his damage against me like?
Would you like him to
My brain
have
can-
disadvantage on attack rolls against you?
Yes.
All right. You affect him, and you see chains lashing out and binding his hands, spectral chains, as he now has disadvantage to attack you. Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
Yes. I can attack him with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's as well.
You miss.
Oh.
Amber, it is your turn.
All right. Give me a second. How far? I like to run there,
All right.
like right here. How far away is he?
He is also up 20 feet, so you have to Pythagoras it.
I have no idea how to do that.
I'll pull it up.
That part.
30 to the power of 2 plus 20 to the power of 2 equals, and then you just want to root that. 13.
You're joking.
He's about 36 feet up.
Can I make that if I throw my cube?
You'd have to roll a check.
What kind?
Dex, probably.
A save or regular dexterity?
Regular check.
Should I go for it? Can
I help him or can I not?
You're prone.
Can I help her?
You can't help her. It's not your turn either. You can't give the help action.
Yeah.
All right. Kobe. Fuck you, Kobe.
I'm not going to make the joke. It falls on the ground. About here.
Where? Wait a second. There may be still a chance. Hocus pocus, Bobby D. Send this man to his knees.
All right, you activate it.
Yup. Everybody run.
How big is that?
Let's see here.
You might kill me.
Do we need to kill everyone to take this thing down?
It's about a 20 feet.
I can't run.
30 feet high.
20 foot wide, 30 feet high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amber!
I would like to now use my bonus, my quicken spell, to cast a spell on my friend over there.
All right. What is that?
How far away is he from me? Am I in range to grab him?
Well, I'm currently measuring this, so
Uh,
if you want to
let's see
measure
here.
real quick.
He's about 9
10.
feet away from me.
Yeah.
So is he arranged for me to grab him real quick?
You'd have to make a strength check to pull him, but yeah. You could run and grab him.
All right. That's a 9.
You are unable to pick him up. He is just too heavy.
Dang. Then I guess I cast levitate.
All right.
I just make him fly in the air to
Just
make
away
him
from
move
it.
out. Yeah.
All right. And I'm presuming you get out of the way as well.
Yep.
All right, Mateo, I need a dex save.
A dex save. That's lovely. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. It took a second for my page to load.
You're able to dodge backwards as the thing expands, and you see this guy poof backwards as well. I don't like that. And this thing.
Can I vortex warp it? Oh, it's not my turn. Sorry.
Let me roll the damage.
This thing does not make the dex save. I'll roll the damage real quick. Oh, it's 10d10, right, yeah. And it takes 52 damage. And falls forward. Zoltric, make a dex save.
Does that mean I just rolled a dexterity?
It should be under your saving throws. There should be a dex save option. Or dex.
Okay, I found it. Ooh, I got a 9.
This thing falls onto you.
Oh, how much damage?
You take 4 damage.
Okay.
And you are pinned under it, though. As this thing falls over.
Oh, it's still alive?
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
it's still alive.
I would
How
like,
much health does it have in total?
I'm not supposed to tell you guys that.
Is he at least close to death?
No,
Oh.
it's not even under half HP.
Yeah, maybe we should just focus on the necromancy guy feel we cannot kill this thing.
can I revert this thing? I revert my fortress back to
Yeah.
Q.
Yeah, you can do that with a free action. You're just saying the word again.
All right. This may be too soon, but this is okay, dude. I want you to return back to a cube.
Whoop. Does that end your turn, Amber?
Yep.
Mateo, it is your turn.
Well, it's all happening so fast. So I will cast a spell. Use my bonus action to cast with a second level spell slot. And I'll attempt to I create a rune in my hand, a circle as a circle, and then I try to reach out and like fling it at the spellcaster here, our necromancer friend. and I'll hex him for strength.
All right. What does he need to make?
There's no save.
Oh, it's just a hex.
Yeah. And then I'll move up to him if he, doesn't do anything about that.
Nope.
And I will, I will, I'm sort of baiting him. You know what I mean? I make a big show of it anyway, but I go to make my attacks on him. Oh, dang. I forgot to turn this shit on. I'm sorry.
All good, all good.
Okay. So it's 1d6 for 2d6 for both, and then 8. Let me roll that real quick. 2d6. So 16 more damage on total.
All right, he's looking hurt. Does that end your turn?
That was my bonus action to the hex. That was my attack action. I think I think that was it.
All right. Barak, it is your turn.
Okay, yeah, this thing, I don't think I'll be able to kill it. I'm going to, I spend half my movement to get up, so now I only have 15 feet of movement.
Alright.
I'm gonna move to the, can I move to the pillar, or how close can I get to the pillar?
That's a square, but yes, you can get to the pillar.
Yep, alright, yeah, I'm gonna move to the pillar, and I guess in order to try and keep my rage going, I'm gonna throw a javelin at the, monster.
Go ahead and roll to hit. You have advantage because he's... Actually, no, you don't have advantage because it's a ranged attack. You have disadvantage.
Dang.
Okay.
What if you double crit though?
You have disadvantage because
I
he's
have
prone.
disadvantage?
I
bad.
thought it's
I
prone. It's really weird. Prone, actually, it makes sense. Melee attacks on prone, advantage. Ranged attacks on prone actually have disadvantage because they're harder to hit. You miss.
Miss. Okay. Well, crap. There goes my rage.
If you're gonna do damage to the pillar, I can count that towards your rage. And it's per round.
Yeah, I'll shoot my halberd at the pillar.
All right. You swing your halberd wide. All right, no worries, Alex. Zoltrick.
Oh god, I'm at 5 HP.
You swing your halberd wide and let go of it, and it flies through the air and knocks out Zoltrick. Like Zoltrick just gets out from under the pin. Guys, I'm Donk.
Sorry.
Zoltrick falls backwards. And the thing is going to ignore Zoltrick because I'm not going to kill someone's character while they're not here.
Does that count towards my rage?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. I guess I'm just gonna summon the magic short sword I got. It's kind of the only weapon right now. And it's my turn.
Alright, it crawls down your arm and the roots form into it.
Not what I'm used to, but it'll work.
And this big behemoth gets up and looks at you, Amber.
Oh, God.
Takes a step towards you. What's your AC?
19.
It hits. You take 18 damage. As it slams its fist into you. Please roll me a strength save.
Strength save. Uh, 15.
You are sent back 10 feet. Luckily not hitting the rock.
Do we have to summon Eric the Cleric again? I wonder if he can take down this giant thing.
I don't know if I used all of the setup or not.
You see this thing, it gets up and it walks to here. And it looks at the two of you.
I wish I'd turn undead.
It can only grapple one of you. Because that's the way its action economy works. Burke, athletics. You don't have much to beat.
Do I have advantage because I'm raging?
Yes, you have advantage on every strength-based thing while you're raging.
Okay.
I should know. I played a barbarian. You are able to fight off this thing's massive hand. You're holding it back. And it takes its hand back, and that ends its turn. Can you do something for me, sir? Can you go away? Please roll me a dex save. Alright, you can take half of...
I take 0.
Oh! And you see a lightning bolt crackle out, but it's purple.
Can I thematic this a little bit? Can I? I'd like to, like, as he's trying to lightning bolt me, I'd just like to reach my hands over his hands, and I'd like to clasp them meaningfully and look into his eyes and say, "You don't have to be so mean," as I fizzle out his lightning bolt.
I'll beat you soon enough. Amber, it is your turn.
Where's the box again?
It is behind this thing. Right there. Let me take
He's in range for it. I say the magic words again.
Let me just take out my handy dandy little measure tool and measure out a square.
Poor bird.
20 feet. That area of the thing is already destroyed. You are also in range. Burke is most definitely in range.
What about my levitate? Whatever happened to that?
You can still move him with it if you kept concentration up. Actually, roll a constitution save for your concentration.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
for that bit.
Please, not fail, succeed.
I keep on rolling terribly today. It's 11.
Well, let's see. It's half damage taken, which was 18, or 10. So you succeed.
Hey, nice. By the skin of your teeth.
Yep. And so you are able to levitate Burke out of the way.
And move out of the way.
All right.
Keep me in the air, going towards the necromancer.
Sure.
Let me roll this thing's dex save. It succeeds.
Wait. Wall of force.
What?
Okay. Let me pull up Wall of Force, because there is a way to move around a Wall of Force.
Fine. Hold monster then.
Okay. Let me roll this thing's wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
15.
I'm sorry, it rolled a 19 on the die.
Silver barbs.
It rolled a nat 1! He's a smart boy. That's a -1. Does that beat your DC?
Yep. He takes full force damage, which I would roll right now. Give me a minute.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be exactly 58 damage.
He takes it.
God.
And it's pushed, right? It pushes him, right?
Yeah.
He's pushed out that way. And knocked prone once again.
Let's see here. I did my... that means I can use my quicken spell to now. I can do one more spell.
You have advantage because he's held monstered.
I can either use my does my gun count as one?
I can be really nice and let your gun count as a spell. Because
Sweet.
you use a spell attack roll for it. And it casts a spell. You miss.
Okay.
You have advantage. He's held. He's paralyzed.
Oh yeah. $18.
You hit. Are you sure that you want to use your gun?
Fine. Can I use Firebolt?
Okay.
Firebolt?
Because at this point, he was just saying, "Are you sure you want to use it?" I feel like he's at low level. He has low health.
Oh, no. I'm just wondering if you're sure you want to use your gun.
I really kind of want to use Firebolt now.
Why's that?
Aren't you?
Because you're making it feel like I'm about to do something bad.
You might be.
Screw it, can I just switch to my Firebolt?
Yes, you can resign your casting of the gun. I cast gun. Prepare to meet God.
10.
That you have advantage because he's held.
No, that's the damage.
Oh, 10. Oh, yeah. Okay. He takes it. Does that end your turn?
Yeah. I'll like use a free action just to say it, say the words to shrink it back down.
Alright, it shrinks back down to the normal cube. Shrink it. It's a nice little tiny. Alright. Wait, I got rid of the turn order by accident. There we go. Mateo, your turn.
All right. So me and this guy, we're here now. We're established. He's ready for what I got for him. Yeah, my hands glow. The runes on my hands glow again as the familiar shade of empowerment comes over them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 14 misses.
I'm gonna use focus aim to drop a couple key points on there to raise that.
I'm not sure
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
give
have
it-
to
Oh, okay.
because he's dead.
Wait, who's that?
Yeah,
The
so
necromancer.
I basically just flurry him, you know what I mean? He's got all my stuff on him, and I just run up to him and give him a machine gun punch. If you know what I mean?
And he falls
that-
backwards.
Does that kill the zombie titan thing?
You see this thing, and you see the purple energy slowly drain, and it falls over, dead.
I run his pockets looking for the skull
It's
so I
on
can
his belt.
destroy it.
Give it to me, I'll crush it with my bare hands.
Float over here.
Can I move while being levitated?
I think Amber
I
has
just-
to move you.
I move over to the corner here and I throw a rope to him.
You're able to reel him in.
Yeah.
I've gotta grab the rope.
Let's smash this thing, dude. So Berg is gonna try to crush it, and I'm gonna booming blade it at the same time. I'm just gonna give it my most powerful attack.
Yeah, crap, I have a halberd on. I do have the short sword.
Yeah, the Fey short sword.
Does it have like a +1 modifier or
Yeah,
what?
it's a +1.
Okay.
You can also take names, but you have to ask for them and be given them.
I don't see the use of that.
It's a Fae thing. If a Fae takes your name, they have
get-
power over you.
Oh, so you can gain power over others. That's cool. You just have to convince them.
All right, Burke, roll whatever you're gonna roll to help crush this thing.
I think. Yeah, 1 second.
If you'll allow
I'm just
me,
gonna
I'll
roll.
hex.
I'm just gonna roll strength, like an unarmed attack.
Okay. It's still together. It appears unaffected.
Maybe
Ominous.
Eric
Yeah.
can bless this or something.
Yeah, we need to get this thing, get it to Eric or maybe his people in general, and then we can see what's what about that. I wrap it up in some like just rags,
But
and I'd actually like to look through the necromancer, see if he's got anything else of note on him.
It does not appear as such. However, you do notice there is a copious amount of blood here. Let me take out my measure tool and just measure like a line. Like this area, there is blood everywhere, and you don't know from what. It also looks to be old clothes.
Amber, release the levitate spell, please. Sorry.
I will. I'll check that out. I mean, I'll look in that area. I'll see if there's anything of note. If there's anything under the clothes.
Go ahead and roll perception or investigation. You're unable to find anything.
All right, come look over here. See if you see anything interesting.
All right. I've not really noticed much this far, but sure.
I'm looking to see if there's anything else that this thing had here.
Crap.
There's a bunch of blood here that doesn't really.
Are you giving him the help action? Actually, it doesn't matter. You got an 18 either way.
Yeah.
You.
Well, yeah, I would have. You know what I mean? I would have directed.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I know.
Burke, you find an empty notebook with a lot of pages torn out. That's soaked in blood.
Just this blood-soaked notebook with a bunch of pages torn up.
You find what looks like a blown-up eye. And as you look closer, it looks like there's other pieces of a body that looks like they were just blown to shreds.
What the hell happened to this man?
Can we discern?
You look at Mikhail in horror. Nice job.
I would like to.
Proficient medicine, I guess. There's no way.
Hold on. What would you like to do, Amber?
I'd like to come up here. Well, first I'd like to grab the cube. Then I'd like to come up here.
All right, I'll take it off the map.
What's going on?
Well, this guy's dead, and there's blood that's not Mateo's or his. That's just everywhere back here, and bits of a person.
I'd like to roll detect magic.
You can see the skull, which is in rags in Mateo's bag, is glowing brilliantly with magic.
I'd like to go through the bag and pick it up.
Well, it's in Mateo's bag.
Yeah, I'd like to go through Mateo's bag.
You
Well, will he
can't go
let
through
you?
my bag.
Oh, my mistake. I forgot the names real quick. I see that.
Well, I'm just gonna take it to Eric, man. I don't think it's safe for us to be touching.
All right, what else magic has there been?
There's a little bit. You can feel magic on this guy's body, and a little bit on some, like, just in the air where the bits and pieces of person were.
All right, where's the strongest source of magic on his body?
Just his body itself.
Will it be a good idea to dissect them real quick?
It's up to you.
Do you sense anything magical from the explosion spot?
Yeah, he's basically.
There's no
Oh, wait a
parasite.
minute. I forgot. I have a magical battery. I forgot I had this. Remember during the downtime, I made this that can basically absorb magic.
It can absorb, I think, electrical magic is what we agreed upon. Or was it magic in general?
Personally, honest, I forgot.
Well, ambient magic it probably couldn't really absorb. You probably have to cast a spell into it.
I mean, I can always pull out my bike from my bag of holding and stem on top of it. Those have a
I don't know if that'd do anything.
well. I also have a second motor. Would that help?
I mean, it's just kind of magical energy that's in his body. It's almost creation necrotic-esque, as you see, and the same stuff is in the area where all the blown up bits are.
All right, fine. I chop off his head and I pass it to our orc friend. Catch.
I got it.
It's-
Why'd you give me the head?
You said to show him his head.
Oh yeah.
I would also like to
Oh,
tear
we
off.
need the crest, don't we?
Oh yes, you do find the seal sitting. It's covered in blood, but it's there.
Hmm. Man, I can't make heads or tails of this exploded guy. I feel. Oh, I guess can we listen and hear for any parasites that might be around?
There are none.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that might have been coming from this exploded body.
Well, I
Anybody
said
see?
we should. Let's go back up.
All right.
All right, I'd like to tear off his arm and bring it with us.
Okay, you do that.
Why?
I take one last lingering look at the bloody area to see if there's anything else I might be able to glean.
Arcana.
Help action.
You have advantage. As you look, you notice pieces of someone who looks younger than what this guy looked like. Someone, you feel the magic of what might have been a young wizard.
Like this was the guy that got blown up was the actual apprentice wizard, and the guy
Yes.
we fought was someone else. Oh man. So did he explode out of him?
Could have been that.
Hmm. That's interesting. I look over at these like cage areas. Is there like anything of note adding more to the situation
There
than
are
these?
what you can see what used to be zombies. They are now obviously slumped over.
Okay, so is it what like what am I'm imagining right now that like he was using this skull. It's you know what I mean. Power was taking him over as like a host vessel, and then like the dude, the actual evil necromancer, sort of summoned himself from this younger guy in a death-like explosion. Is kind of what it seems like to me.
You think that's pretty
That's what I
accurate.
That's what I tell the squad anyway. I'm like, I don't know if that's 100%. I'm just a rune farmer. I'm not much of a scientist or anything. Um, but yeah, we may not want to use this skull. Maybe not even come in contact with it. This necromancer could just summon himself again. I know he's been killed. Hey, maybe let's burn his body. Actually, I like gather up all the pieces that Amber's not like carrying around.
So pretty much just a headless corpse missing an arm.
Yeah, and I was just burning hands it
All right.
until it.
Lights ablaze. The fire is purple.
Anyone got any marshmallows?
Oh, did we kill that one? We did kill that one zombie that was purple energy, right?
All of the zombies had purple energy around them.
Oh, okay, that's right. All right, all right. I feel like we've cleaned up pretty well here. This giant body. I don't really have much more burning. Oh, I guess I could cast it at second level. I do have second level spell. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn this body just to be safe. You know what I mean? You never know.
All right.
I'm gonna do a second level burning hands.
It lights ablaze. The fire is little purple. Do you guys go back to the pub?
I think it's the perfect time.
Yep.
All right. Drag it to the...
Wait, what about the guy in the cell?
You guys can take him with you.
Yeah, we will.
I'll just...
Oh, and before we leave, can I just pass over the building one more time on the way out, looking for anything we might have missed? Just
It is empty.
I jog, take a brief jog. It pays to be careful.
All right. You all walk back in. Zoltric, you let rest on a bench.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the guard, show him the head and say, do you know who this guy is? He's a wizard that we killed.
No, that's not the guy.
Huh. Okay, you just gotta put it back on his belt. Like a
No, I come over
God
to
of War.
I explained that the other guy was blown up. It seems that, from what I can tell anyway, the most likely thing that I can tell, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not an investigator or anything. It seems like he was using this evil skull thing, and the evil skull sort of like possessed him of this necromancer guy, and the necromancer summoned himself through the young wizard and exploded his body as he did so. Or maybe he exploded him afterwards, but at some point he got exploded. And yeah.
Do you have the seal?
I got the seal. Yeah, I got the seal. Dude.
He tastes and he cleans it off a little. Disgusting.
Oh, just let me prestidigitation that for you. And I just clean it right up.
Thank you. He puts it in his pocket and he takes out the sack. Here is your gold. Once again, you're able to keep whatever you found in there. Oh, yes, and so you've got that. What about the other artifacts? Did you find them?
Yeah, may I have your name?
My name?
Yes, I'd like to share a drink with you on mission well done.
Do I know about the Fae thing?
Just realized it. And if Berg didn't tell you, then no, you don't. What would you like? My full name or just my first name?
I think just the first name will do.
My first...
I'm Brock. Oh, sorry.
Nice to meet you, Barak. I am Zebediah.
Oh, no.
I tell him, I look over to Burke and I'm like, hey, man, I actually think it's a full name kind of deal. It's not really, like, heartwarming unless you guys know each other's full name.
Oh,
and then I walk over.
Well, maybe next time I just go and get him a drink like I promised.
Zebediah Copperfield.
Oh.
Oh, you should have done that.
Yeah.
Burke, the roots on your shoulder you feel extend slightly.
I go back to Zebediah with the drink.
Thank you. He drinks it. Quite nice. Thank you very much. Once again, here's your 1,000 gold as promised. Just put it between yourselves as you see fit.
Wait, so do I have, like, control over it? I don't know how this face stuff works.
Well, try to make him do something.
Don't you have a little more gold? You know, a little bit more gratitude. After us doing the job for you and all.
I'm sorry. Of course I do. I'm really so sorry, sir. Here, let me look for some gold here. And he searches his pockets and he outturns. He has 20 more gold, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. He takes Brock takes it.
He looks a little confused after. Like, why did I?
Maybe you're feeling generous. I don't know. If you
How much gold?
accept that, oh,
He handed Burke 1,000 gold total, and you guys are free to split it up between yourselves as much as you want. Then he handed Burke specifically another 20 gold.
Yep, and I'm gonna give the 1,000. We're gonna split 1,000 gold evenly. Which we've got 4 people, right?
Yep.
It'll be about 200.
Yeah, 250.
I'll message. Yes.
I know it. Plus 250.
I'd like to do something.
3158.
250.
So I release you. I don't know how this works.
Thank you, sir. And he walks. He looks at. Oh my goodness! What happened to you?
Was I?
And he leaves.
Does anyone notice the arm in my hand?
A couple patrons are very confused, and Cramlick just has face palmed.
I'd like to wait till tomorrow, and I'd like to modify my staff with it.
Okay. It's an arm.
Yeah, but it's also a magical necromancer arm. I'm guessing it should at least provides a little bit of magical.
Yeah. Your necromancy spells do an extra 1d6 damage when they do damage.
I don't have spells. God damn.
Well, you guys. All right. What are you guys doing? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Eric about this skull. You can go first if you want, man.
I guess
really?
I'll just.
Sorry.
You can talk. I'm
I was
safe.
gonna say the head of the evil wizard is safe, right? Like I'm not gonna hear any more voices in my head.
Not from that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so I bring the spell out for Eric, and I'm like, this thing is deeply evil. It seems to have created some sort of something for an evil necromancer guy. Oh, maybe it's a phylactery. You know what? Didn't think about that. Yeah, we fought this necromancer, and he seemed to have come back to life because of this thing. I figured, as a holy guy, you might know where we could take it to have it purified or destroyed, preferably.
He looks at it. Well, I think one of you should use it.
No.
I mean,
It can, if you use it as your spell focus, it can give them a necrotic edge.
Yeah, but what if this thing infects you with necromancer lichdom and summons them back to your body?
I think it'll be fine.
Why would you
What do you
think
guys
that,
think?
Eric? What makes you think that?
Just a hunch, I suppose.
I've been really riding with you until now, Eric. This seems like such a crazy turn of a thing to say.
If you want to roll insight, you can.
I would totally love to roll insight.
I'm gonna help him.
My insight is good. Oh, I guess I do have to be an insight.
That's not entirely Eric.
Oh, what?
What happened?
You notice the slightest tinge of purple in his eyes. I really think one of you should take it.
I would like to use my staff to just move it and push it away.
I wrapped it up when I noticed Eric was being a weirdo.
All right, and you push it away with your staff, Amber.
Yep.
Just kind of farther down the bar.
Yep. And I like to put my hand on my weapon.
Eric,
I'll go and pick it up.
you see the tinge of purple go away, and Eric says, "Sorry, what were you asking about?"
I like to say, you don't seem that right in the head, my boy.
I don't know. I had a gap in memory, and I didn't even have anything to drink. What were you asking me about again?
The
There was
cursed
a
skull.
Oh, well, let me see it.
Alright, I like to push it gently towards him using my staff again.
All right, he unwraps it, and this is a fine artifact, my friends. Fine, very fine, very powerful. See the flash of
Yeah, but it's
purple
also
in his
very
eyes.
Oh no.
Amber, give me the key.
Which key?
That
Oh, no,
Zoltric
wait,
has the
Amber?
key.
Alright,
Zoltric it,
alright,
and Zoltric
That's
is
right.
unconscious.
my bad. I'm just
I,
gonna take the key from Zoltric.
put it in the and then I tell Eric we need some like blessed garments, like some blessed wrappings that have been soaked in like holy water.
Oh, do you
And
wrap it
I've
back
got
up and take it away from Eric, Mateo?
yeah,
All right, you
I do.
notice.
Yeah, I put it. I
But-
put it in
but-
the bag.
Mateo, give me the skull. I'm getting rid of this thing.
No, you can't just get rid of something like this irresponsibly. You're gonna toss that thing through a door where anyone could find it and use it. That's just putting a problem out there that somebody's gonna have to fight later down the wind. We can
Not
wrap it up
us.
where no one's affected and destroy it. That's not us. Is not where I'm. You want to take this from me right now and go do that. You have to take it from me.
Kermit just says, "Oh, give me a second. If you give it here, I can put it in the mug and I can put it under the bar."
I mean,
Uh,
that's fine for however long it is, but we need to get Eric back in his right mind and then talk to him.
He's fine, he's fine. Look at his eyes.
All right, so Eric, we've got this cursed thing. Every time we pull it out, you glaze over in the eyes and tell us that it's a fine artifact to use. It's something to do with a necromancer. I'm not sure if it's in a phylactery or whatnot, but it needs to be destroyed. We need some holy things to protect ourselves from it. Where should we take it?
Well, I'd say for now, you either keep it somewhere safe, or you wait for an expert.
I'm gonna show
There's
Eric the
nowhere
head.
specifically
sorry.
we could travel. My bad.
He looks at the. Oh my goodness! Why do you have a head?
Do you know who this was? He kind of possessed the guy that had the skull. I think this guy has something to do with him.
Oh my
Oh, that's
goodness!
genius.
But if that's who you saw, that's no good.
So you know something.
Most people just call him the Necromancer. But his name was Divitalis, and he was the greatest necromancer to ever walk this world. Greater than a Sarac, some say even greater than Orcus.
Okay, so he can bring himself back to the skull, I guess.
He's bad news! He is one of the most charming beings you'll ever see, from what I've read.
Really?
That's probably when we met him.
Now it's charming to me. I like to strike a pose.
Very nice young
Yeah.
lady. But he can worm his way into your mind, promise you things you want, and once he does, there's no going back.
I'm
What
gonna
is
stop
this?
voicing my head. I don't need more.
Well, that's why he's not bothering me because I don't want anything.
I got a question. In game.
Yeah.
if we touch the skull, we're going to get possessed, right?
You have to make a wisdom saving throw, or you might start hearing voices.
Can I use my staff?
You can push
Like
it around with your staff.
No, as in I use my magic and I do not directly touch the skull, but my staff does.
Do you have a spell that you can cast that can move it?
Yeah, levitate.
All right. I suppose you can roll me a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Yeah, what will happen if I basically attach the skull to the top of my staff and I basically use it as whenever I cast a spell, it will go through the skull?
Well,
Or
it gives any spell you cast a necromantic necromancy property, and all your spells turn purple.
So does that mean it will be a necromantic plus, or will it just replace the regular damage, like the turn fireball, ball?
It'll do the same damage, but say you kill something with it, that thing will come back.
Will it bow down to me?
Yeah, you wield the skull.
All right, sweet. So wisdom save with advantage.
When you cast levitate on it.
Yeah, I cast levitate.
Then make the wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Can this be the next day so I can have lucky?
Sure.
Wait. Wisdom save? Come on, baby. Oh, motherfucker. I can't even...
So I'm interested in how you're getting the skull, though.
What?
I've maintained possession of it this entire time.
Then in that
I'm
case...
interested in how you're getting it. I clearly said to Burrick earlier that anyone who was going to get the skull was going to have to take it from me.
Gotcha. So yeah, in that case, you have to try to convince Mateo to get rid of it, or maybe just don't mess with it.
We're definitely getting rid of it, but I'm not giving it to anyone at this point, especially not hearing your plan.
I just cast levitate on the skull and basically make it float out of his hands.
Oh, dear God.
That's not how levitate works.
Let me pull up levitate real quick.
It says creature or loose object of your choice.
Since it's on his person, it's not a loose object. Well, however you want to take that.
Come on.
I can say out of character, it's not a very good idea to use this skull.
Even if I use my
you'd
staff,
have to. If you put it on your staff, you'd have to make another wisdom save. Standard. Every time you go to sleep, you'd have to make a wisdom save. It's a powerful artifact, but it's also a very dangerous artifact.
Alright, fine. Alright, guys, follow me. Let's take it to the Artificers Guild and ask them if we can put in their vault.
Would you guys like to go to the Artificer, however you want to say it, Guild, and ask them about the revolt? Because they're the people who saw the design for the death missile, and they're like, nope, this is going in the vault.
Would it be okay if I just stay here and go to bed? Yeah. I'm getting really tired.
All good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So we level up after this session, right?
Yep, you're level 9 now.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm gonna level.
Alright, so we take to the Artificers Guild.
No, I mean, I was trying to take it to some holy people. That's why I was talking to Eric, so I figure I'm gonna find like some temple or some wizard. Destroying phylacteries is a basic part of dealing with liches. There has to be some knowledge about how to do that. This guy's pretty bad, but I'm sure it follows some typical rules, stuff like that. So,
as you get to the holy temple, they look at it and they say, to destroy it, you'd probably want to talk to a magic item expert.
Okay.
And it just so happens, next episode, you might be meeting one.
Sweet. All right. Until next time. Good night, guys.
All right,
I'm holding on to that.
end the stream.